Trump's America. We continue playing because it's fucking awful to play this fucking game. Let me tell you that. Let me tell you that. Quackity, look at the fucking FAQ. How do you join a chat? How do people join a chat? And not read FAQ when the first thing it says is read the FAQ. Come on, man. Don't just click past. When you go into a chat room and it comes up and says all the rules and shit, don't just click through. Alright? Don't do that to yourself. Look at this. I made this last stream. Nice little bit of whatever that's called. Water. It's called water. I live in this castle. The dragon, which lived in this castle, went over there and got stuck underneath this thing like an idiot. Chemtrails. Chemtrail flavored G Fuel, please. And now I live here. I can't remember what I was going to do. I think it was make a bunch of new tools and stuff was the plan. But it was 2 days ago, and I don't remember something that happened 2 hours ago. So 2 days ago is far too long. The last thing I did do was try and fuck up a dungeon, but I don't think I can progress any further in that dungeon. So I could try and go over to another dungeon. This one over here is death, because it's where the dragon is. There's one over here. Kind of hard to see, but it's there. But I think I'll die if I try and go to that. So we'll see. I look back at my life and realise I do not remember any of it. Is that true? Do you really feel that way? That's Alzheimer's. That's not regrets. That's just Alzheimer's. I watched like the entirety. What did I watch? Okay, I watched Succession, White Person TV. You know, I said I was watching White Person TV. Well, I was watching a show called Succession, which was unbelievably good.
So Brad, is 5 months long enough to prove my sub wasn't for the meme?
I know how awful that sounds, which is why I keep playing it. How dare you speak to me, Hexmare? Okay? How dare you speak to me? 5 months just proves that you've got Stockholm Syndrome at this point. That's all it proves. It doesn't prove anything to do with loyalty or good decision making. It just proves that you've made a terrible decision. That's really all it means. Can I make a chainmail thing? No, probably not, huh? I need iron. I think iron is what I need. But that involves me going mining. Which I can do, actually. Let's just do that. Shall we? Shall we dance? Hexmare, thanks for the 5 months. How you doing, bruv? Bruv. How is RLCraft different from regular Minecraft? It's like a mod that makes it like there's all these horrible animals and shit running around. There's different spawns and things. Like this castle I'm in right now is a spawn. That's a spawn. These are all spawn things. It's just like a weird... Like the stuff in the game is difficult. The creatures that are in the game kill you really easily. It's a little harder to gather resources, and to create things is a little different. You know, you don't regain health by eating, you get it by using bandages and things like that. It's like a weird hardcore version of Minecraft, but not like hardcore Minecraft. Does that make sense? No. Just watch. You'll have to watch. I don't know. Maybe someone else can probably do a better job of explaining it to you in the chat. I can't do it. You're such a Roman. Maybe. I don't think I'm like any of them, because they're all awful, aren't they? They're all just awful rich kids. Anyway, I watched this program. HBO. I've been on a HBO kick. I watched Succession, which is about this horrendous family who are all rich. They're all like insanely rich. They were born into, like, their dad owns like one of the biggest media companies in the world, and it's just so fucking unbelievably rich. And they're all like rich kids, and it's about who's gonna like who's going to take control of the company after their dad dies kind of thing. He's still alive, but they're thinking about it and shit. And it is just so fucking good. I've not done a good job of selling it because I can't... I've tried to explain it to people and I can't. I can't explain it at all because it's just such a fucking weird show. It doesn't have a... Like, I started watching it because I thought it was a comedy. It was sold to me as a comedy, but it's not. But it is. It's like a dark comedy, satirical drama. But even that doesn't really explain it. It's so good. The writing is unbelievable. The writing in it is just so unbelievably well done. And the main... Each of the characters in the main cast are like incredibly put together. And everything that they do matters. It's so good. And I literally don't know how to sell it to you. Because I just watched it and was like, this was one of the best things ever, but I don't know how to describe that to other people. And so I can't. And so I won't. But that was called Succession. So I watched that. And that was really good. And then I watched... I forgot that True Detective had a third season. And I was like, well, the second season was pretty lame. Pretty lame. Wasn't great. I am not excited about it, necessarily. And then I watched season 3. Really good. Really good. A little underwhelming when you compare it to the first season, but what isn't? True Detective season 1 is one of the best bits of fucking TV ever. True Detective season 2, underwhelming. True Detective season 3, very good. Good concept. Now, I can't remember what his name is. The main dude. But he's famous. Marshall something. He is the best. He plays 3 different versions of himself. He plays a version of himself in the 80s, a slightly older version of himself in the 90s, and a much older version of himself in like I think it's 2015 or something it's set. And it's so great. Because the whole story is told from these 3 different perspectives and points in his life while he revisits the same murder case. Just really well put together. Really good character studies over the... There's like 4 or 5 people in it who are sort of recurring feature characters. I feel like the actual... What the hell is that? I feel like the actual detective portion, like the actual investigation, wasn't that amazing, which is a little bit weird because it's called True Detective, but... Oh, these fucking things, dude. Anivia. I fucking hate Anivia. Both when I'm playing League and when I'm playing this. Literally sounds like Anivia as well. On purpose or... God, they're gonna get me. If I can get in my house, they sometimes go away. They just leave me alone. Roman is Macaulay Culkin's brother. Yeah, how can you not tell that? He looks so similar, don't they? Didn't know there was a season 3. Yeah, it's a good one. It's much better than season 2. Season 2 was just a little off because it didn't feel very heavily character driven, but it also didn't feel very heavily... Like, I wasn't too invested in the investigation, and it was all weird and like cartel and gangs and shit.
Missed the last few weeks of your streams. Hope you're doing well, my guy.
Get out! How dare you show up if you've missed all these streams? How dare you show your face in this... I'm kidding. What's happening, GX? My brother, my friend. My son. Good to see you, old pal. Hope you haven't been busy for bad reasons and have been busy for good reasons. Or you've probably just been watching someone more interesting. I would. What's up, dude? Thanks for the 3 months. Hey, you've earned your blue balls. Nice, lad. Nice. Yeah, I enjoyed that though. I think it like the payoff of season 1 is unbelievable. The payoff of season 2, there's like nothing. There is no payoff at any point. It's just it's fine TV. It's fine. You watch it, it's fine, you know? That's what it's like. You're coming after me again. You're such an asshole. I hate those things. He was just waiting for me. What a fucking prick. I'll get him to follow me around here. I can take the back door. But I enjoyed it. True Detective. Like, I watched the first episode and was like, I'm so bored. But for some reason, by the, like, in the final 5 minutes of episode 1 of season 3 of True Detective, I was addicted again. And I was like, oh. It is good. I just didn't know what was drawing me in at first. It's just got a weird tone, hasn't it, as well? True Detective, it always does. So I watched that. It was pretty good. Pretty good. Definitely worth watching if you're into True Detective. True Detective is like, not like the I was explaining this to Emma yesterday. I've seen so many of those true crime kind of shows, and I hate them. They're so boring. I hate them. But True Detective is cool because they do that weird perspective thing where they're usually like giving, they give you this weird timeline perspective from them like giving a deposition in the 90s talking about something that happened in the 80s and shit like that. And also the crimes are always weird. They've always got an element of weirdness to them, especially the first season. The first season is really... If you saw Hannibal, which by the way is probably the most beautiful TV show, season 1 of Hannibal I think might be the most well shot, beautiful television show maybe of all time. But that was weird, like the murdering and stuff in that was all weird and twisty and strange. I feel like True Detective has that element down as well pretty well. So it's not really like, it doesn't remind me of those true crime things because there's just like such great, I'm trying to look for a mine by the way, such great storytelling as opposed to those true crime things which are just trying to get across their point about it being, there was a murder, who did it? You know, it's like all who did it, whereas True Detective has a couple more elements to it, I find, which I enjoy. Wow, this is the worst ever. Okay, nothing. I'm looking for iron, which is strangely hard to come by in this. What the hell is that? Is that a dragon? Okay. Yeah, there he is. Don't see me. They have like pretty crazy good eyes, don't they? What about Mindhunter? Yeah, I don't like it. It's the same thing. It's just all whodunit with like, they're like trying to be clever about it. And I'm not into it. It needs to be interesting and weird. And unique. Not trying too hard to be clever, you know? Not into it. Hey. There's a bed here, which is pretty cool. But I'm never going to get... I don't want to entice that dragon. I really don't. For some reason there's pumpkins over here as well. What does that mean? Anything? Iron. Your boys found iron, but I also need to get a drink. What's Utopia? Yeah, I went to watch that the other day, but I can't fucking find it. Because it's a little bit old. There's another show I want to watch. After finishing Succession, that guy made a similar show in the UK about two brothers whose father dies and they inherit his business or something. And I wanted to watch it, but I can't find it anywhere. It's really annoying to find. It's called Back. It's got David Mitchell and Robert Webb in it. It's supposed to be a little more lighthearted and funny, like Peep Show style. But I wanted to watch that. Let me click these in case there's something awful. Is Utopia on Amazon Prime? No. Preacher's good, yeah. I watched it, but I never saw the end of it. Because I watched it with Emma, and watching stuff with Emma is a fucking nightmare. Ever watch a show with your girlfriend? Boyfriend, or whatever the fuck? And, like, because you watch it with them, if they kind of long it off, if they sort of slowly stop watching it, it means you also can't watch it ever again now. And it's the worst. That's what happened with Preacher. We were watching it together, and I was like really into it, and she was a little bit into it. Fucking... How do I break this? Do I just have to go to them? Ninja Storm? Why am I in a fucking Naruto game? What the hell is happening? Please don't fucking kill me out here. Fuck! That's what this game is. Who was asking me about this stupid game? That's what it is. You wanted to know what it was? That's what it is. You wanted to know about this fucking ridiculously awful game? That's what this game is. It's you building a fucking stone pick and then dying and losing it over and over again, and it's difficult to do. Awful. I watched Watchmen as well. Yeah, Dark is amazing. Dark is like one of the best concepts of a show ever. You know? I'm gonna go and sleep in that bed that was over by the Dragon's Castle. Dark has like such a strong concept and such a strong sense of self, and then at the end, in the final 1 minute of every season, they completely flip the concept again. Not the genre, but like they flip the rules on you. I was prepared for it though at the end of season 2. How many seasons are there? 2 or 3? I watched it in a big batch, so I kind of can't remember. They just fuck with the concept of it. They just introduce another thing. They're like, there's 2 timelines. Here's a third. There's one reality. Here's an alternate reality. Or whatever, you know, they do that kind of thing with it. And it's silly. It's almost silly. It's almost silly how they approach their own thing so flippantly. But it's so fucking good. Dark is one of the best shows of all time. It really is. Oh my god. Oh my god. Now, all these zombies are going to follow me. So I've got to make sure they don't, really. Or I've got to get in that bed quick enough that the fuckers... Fuck. It's over. It's all over. Get a free like hit on him. And I open the door. Alright, fine, I'll sleep him. This is how fucking like broken I am now. I'll take this fucking iron sword then. This is what it's going to take. 3 seasons of Dark. Yeah, so at the end of season 2, they just fucking add a fucking... If the show is X, Y, Z, yeah, they add in the... They add in C at the end of season 2. And then at the end of season 3, they add in 4. You know, you're like, oh, okay. It's cool, though. It's cool. It's silly. but it's cool. It's well thought out, especially season 1. Season 1 is exceptional. Did I watch Dark in German with subs? Yeah. Yeah, no, there's no way I'm watching a fucking dub. Of a show like it's just hard to watch real people dub. I'll watch anime dubbed fine, but I won't fucking watch real people. You know? Hello. How are you? You know. Ich mache meine Hausaufgaben, ja. Das ist ein Frühstücker. Spoilers? Dude, you've had all fucking year to watch Dark. Get out of here. Also, I haven't spoiled anything. Just go and watch it and shut up. Then I watched Watchmen. And Watchmen is just doing the same thing again, isn't it? What is it? There's Watchmen the graphic novel. Watchmen the movie. What the fuck? God, I hate this game. This is all this game is. It's so frustrating. What day is it? Thursday? I hate it. Yeah, I put Watchmen on like... Do we need a Watchmen TV show? No. Did anyone ask for it? No. I'm amazed there had... I mean, there might have been. I didn't look into it at all. I forgot it was even coming out, and then I just saw it on my little thing that I watch TV on. And was like, oh, fuck yeah, I'll watch that. Was there an uproar? Because I feel like no one needs a Watchmen TV show. No one. It's like a perfect piece of work. No one needs it. And then I watched it. And it was a good episode of a show to watch. Like, I enjoyed the whole thing. I was engaged. It's kind of fun because it's set canonically after the graphic novel / movie. No, it's afterwards. But it's the same story, 100%, dude. It's the same fucking thing. Isn't it? Like, I'm watching it going, okay, so, and this isn't spoilers, but this is my prediction, which I came up with, like, fucking, the moment they showed the old man, I'm like, oh, that's Ozymandias, isn't it? And he's doing the same thing again. He's doing the same thing again. 100%. And it's the same story again, isn't it? Oh, he blew up this whole fucking house, dude. Yet somehow there was a fucking downstairs to it. I wonder if my stuff is still there from the siren. Hopefully the sirens aren't still there. And I think it's just the same story again, dude. I think they're just going to tell the same story with just different characters and different setup and setting and shit. Well, same kind of setting, I guess. But we'll see. Either way, I think I'm okay with it. That sounds like I'm kind of not okay with it, but I think I'm okay with it. Now, odds that some of it fell to the bottom here. Even if it did, I'm gonna die trying to get it, so I might long it off and just fucking cut my losses here. Now, don't like being in the water, but what do I have? Yeah, I lost fucking everything, all my armor and everything. Great, really good. It's a shame that dragon blew up that thing as well. I think this way is dangerous. The dragon just makes this whole area a silly area to wander around and adventure in, so I'm going to move away from it. And we'll head... So south of where I was, there was an area that I was relatively safe in before, so I'll go that way instead. On the hunt for iron. That's what we're going for today. Now I need even more iron. The reason I was looking for iron was so that I could get some fucking armor. But look at how pointless armor is in this game, dude. You get it, and then you just lose it instantly. Everything you get, you lose. It's like, it's almost no point in playing the game. You can't keep anything. You just lose everything instantly. I did ask for it, and I love Watchmen. I love it. Well, I won't say I love Watchmen because people really love Watchmen. I like it a lot. I've read the graphic novel when I was fucking really young. When I got my first job, I remember reading it at work. I like the Zack Snyder movies. I don't mind Zack Snyder anyway. You know, people fucking give him shit all the time, but I quite like most of his movies. And I'm up for watching this show, but I do think the whole story is going to be the same thing again. Ozymandias doing this like what is he? He's like a villain, but he's like one of those. He's like a Thanos type villain almost, where he's actually kind of doing the right thing on like a global scale. He does like a greater good thing where he sacrifices everyone to try and save everyone. He's doing that. That's what he does, doesn't he? And he's doing that again. 100% that old dude is him. 100% that old dude is him. He's orchestrating this whole thing probably to a means to an end. There's a guy in it called Looking Glass who I'm curious as to whether that's Rorschach. Because if it is Rorschach, then we're in some sort of like, did Dr. Manhattan bring him back or something? Because I don't understand. But I think that might be him. Because everyone's like, Rorschach's not in it. I don't want to watch it if Rorschach's not in it. And I think he is in it. I think that's him. But I don't know how. Manhattan's in it. Silver Spectre's in it as an old woman. That old dude is 100%. What's his face? I don't know if anyone else is in it. It was a good watch. I also enjoyed that I saw that thing, whatever the fuck happened in Tulsa years ago, where they were just like, it was just some sort of horrendously racial motivated fucking attack. I didn't know that was true. That actually happened. I thought that was just part of the story that they were setting up, because it's set in a slightly alternate universe. So Watchmen is set in a universe where fucking Richard Nixon is president for about 50 years or something. Right? And Ozymandias, I don't know how to say his fucking name, makes the there's no Watergate scandal, and Ozymandias is the stops the Cold War from happening by doing like a big fucking stupid lie bag move. Pulls a big lie bag move and pretends there's like an alien invasion or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, I feel like they're doing like a because America at the moment is just obsessed with fucking all this, you know, fucking stuff. I'm not even going to say it because you're going to interpret it as one thing. But America is obsessed with its weird little... It's not weird, but it is obsessed with its own internal politics right now. And they're just doing a version of that, using Watchmen as an excuse to tell this fucking pat myself on the back story. But the actual overarching story is going to be the exact same story as the Watchmen story was already. So I think they're not going to tell a new story at all. They're not going to tell a new story at all. But I do think the series will be good. So work that lot out. I think nothing. I'm gonna watch it and go, that was good, and then never think about it again. But it doesn't mean I can't enjoy it while I'm watching it. You know? I need to make another fucking shield. That's what I need, isn't it? Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. When does that come back? There's a final series of that, right? Which has kind of gone a little bit off the deep end as well, but I'm going to watch it. Because I've watched the whole thing so far, so why not? Need a stick as well, don't I? How many sticks? Oh, did I lose all of them? No, I didn't. So what was it? This? Nope. Shield. Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Is it this one? Yeah. Okay. And then if I put that in there and surround it by that. No? What was it? This? Yes. That becomes a super shield. And then I need another pickaxe. Because I just always need pickaxes. I'm always dropping them. We'll take this with us as well. Little bit of fish. Pop that in there. Pop that there. That there. That there. That there. We're going to go to sleep and go on a little adventure again. There's a couple of us who need to treat Brad nicer, even if he is objectively sexy. Okay, well, I am definitely not sexy. I can 100% scrub up better than this. I can definitely scrub up if I wanted to. I just don't. Everyone else is so obsessed with how they look online. And I refuse to be part of that. And I could put more effort in. I'm not going to lie. And I don't. And I apologize for those of you who have to look at this all day, every day. Those of you who just listen to this on another screen, you're welcome. Those of you who watch this and have to look at this face every day, I'm sorry. But I just can't be bothered. It's not worth it. I'm never going to be the most beautiful fucking girl in class, so I'm not going to try. What's the point? You know, you can go and watch fucking beautiful streamers. So I'm not going to do it. But I could scrub up better. That being said, I'm not a sexy man. I wouldn't say I'm like outright ugly. But it's not anything, you know. You're not going to be sitting there going, my God, I've never seen anything so beautiful in my life. Oh yeah, I don't know you guys.
Oh yeah, 17 Brad, you are so great, your streams are so sweet, your D is awesome, please cry because of these nice words, Brad Cree.
No, you can never make me cry, Daniel Severo. Because you have severed your ties to the roe. You know how much I enjoy cod roe. Disgusting. I actually don't like cod roe at all. Daniel Severo, my son. Coming in with 17 months. You're not going to make me cry. The problem is I had a day off yesterday. So psychologically, I'm feeling a little refreshed. You know? And so, I feel okay. You'll have to catch me. Come back in 7 days. And then say nice things to me. And it might snap my brain in two. But right now, I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling alright. So, and I'm not going to think about it. I'm just going to move on. I don't know you guys as well. Sorry, I didn't shout you out. Sometimes I don't shout out everyone because I'm talking about something. And if I stop talking about it, I'll forget about it. Forget about what I was saying. If I don't stay on target, my brain will fucking do all sorts of loop-de-loo stuff. And I'll never be able to remember what I was saying. So then I forget the other thing that I was trying to remember, which was shout out your boy. I don't know you guys coming in with the 2 months as well. I do appreciate you, and I'm sorry sometimes it takes me a while to get round to saying thank you. Any iron? I've never had to fight one of those fucking things from Abe's Odyssey. I don't want to have to do it today, but can I get up there? Is this an open server? No, I don't know, man. Okay, don't, you know. Need water. Need water bad. Must be some. Alright, back to the water quick. So I can make a canteen, right? And bring that with me with water in it? Because I feel like that's what I should do. Does the water go down much quicker in the desert? I assume it does, because I'm fucking dying here. Oh, there's a cave there. Okay, we go straight. Right, who do you think is sexy besides Young Kook? I don't know. I don't like playing this game because I just think it's mean. But I can... You name some people that you think I would be attracted to, and I'll tell you whether I am. It can't be anyone I know or anyone who I might know. It can only be people who are like, you know, like Brad Pitt or something like that. You know, like fucking unattainably famous or some shit. Brad Pitt is a yes though from me, just so you're aware. We'll play a game. What is that called? Hot or Not? I'll just play that. Is there a website where I can do this? Oh god. Oh god. Oh, I can't even hurt them. Oh, this is not good at all. I didn't bring any plasters. I got a little cut on my finger. Man, I can't sit in this desert for 2 seconds. Tom Hardy. No, but I do really like... This is purely just... Do I find them physically attractive? Not are they attractive. I do think objectively he's very hot. But is he my type? No. He's not. I think I also fucking love his mind. But we're just going on body here. We're just purely going on body. Do I find them attractive? Yes or no? That's the only question here. Nothing else involved. You understand? So Tom Hardy, no. Mark Zuckerberg, no. John Hamm, no. No, charisma. You can't. Charisma doesn't count. I'm not accounting for charisma at all. I'm only accounting for physicality. Like, do I look at them and go, yes? You know, that's all I'm doing. So that wasn't even iron in there. That was gold. So I don't know why I'm going this way. Oh, fuck the desert, dude. This is impossible. Is there a way to keep cool in a desert? Because I'm boiling up. Is it because I'm wearing fucking chainmail? What's killing me? Hypothermia. Jesus. Gotta get back home now. Jason Momoa. I do like his body. Yeah. Oh, is that my castle? I'm not that far away. This could be pretty dangerous to go across here, but we're going to do it. Bradley Cooper, no. Tom Hiddleston, no. Hitler, just for fuck's sake. No. Ben Affleck, no. Leonardo DiCaprio, no. Tommy Turner, no idea who that is. Is that old man? No. The charisma is the total of London quote. Oh, yeah, it is, yeah. Yeah, but I'm not counting charisma either way. Felix, no. I also said I can't. No one that I know, please. Matt Bomer, no idea who that is. But he gives me a bone. Okay. Morgan Freeman, no. Basically, all of these men are way too skinny for me. I like big, strong, muscular men. You know? I just had Jason Momoa. His face isn't good enough for you. Yeah, I know. Robert Pattinson, absolutely not. Justin Trudeau, no. Paul Rudd, no. Matthew McConaughey, I do love him, but no. Darkwing, no. Emma Stone looks like a turtle, no. Cillian Murphy, no. Chris Evans, yes. Johnny Depp, no. Matt Damon, no. 50 Cent, no, because I just can't get over the fact that I hate his personality, and I know I can't. I'm not supposed to add it in. I know I'm not supposed to add it in, but I can't help it. So it's a no. Notch, no. Although I do like him as well. Terry Crews, maybe. Henry Cavill, leaning towards yes, but still maybe. The Rock, no. I like him, but he looks like a thumb. Batista, no. Too big. You can be too big, honestly. Chris Pratt, no. Chris Pine, no. Hugh Jackman, no. James May, yes, no. Ricardo, absolutely yes. Eminem, no. Joey from Friends, no. John Travolta, no. Love how these are all men. Michael B. Jordan. I hated him in that fucking movie with Black Panther movie. But he looked great, so maybe. Are you repeating shit tons of them now? Schwarzenegger, no. I think I might go and see the new Terminator movie, but I absolutely think it looks awful. Charlie Cox, no, but I think he's cool. Daniel Craig, I don't like his face. He looks a bit like a turtle as well, doesn't he? The guy from The Boys, yes. Aubrey Plaza, maybe. Sasha Grey, probably on the yes pile. The Mountain, no, too big. Margot Robbie, leaning towards no on the maybe pile though. You know, if she like just walked in and was like, now, I'd probably be yes. Mila Jovovich, no. I like her though. I don't know who Amanda Nunes is. Nunes. Trent Reznor, no. Ronda Rousey, no. Idris Elba, I love him, but no. Joe Rogan, no. He's too meaty. Too much of a ball. He looks like a fucking ball of meat that was rolled up into a human being. Kim Kardashian, probably not. No. Amy Poehler, no. Christopher Froome, I don't know who that is. Olivia Wilde, hard yes. Gordon Ramsay, no. John Cena, no. No Beans 22, no. Disgusting. Taylor Swift, no. Craig Ferguson, I would love to just sit around and have fun with him and just enjoy life, but no. One of Monster X. If it was one ho, then yes. The rest of Monster X, no. Sacha Baron Cohen, no. Amy Schumer, no. Peter Sagan, don't know who that is, no. Kristen Ritter, no. Medin Carling, no. Jessica Alba, maybe, but leaning towards no. Nicholas Nage, no. Nicole Kidman, no. Maya Khalifa, probably not. You know, just going on no's. Just maybe, but heading towards no, you know? If we're on a scale here. Ruby Rose, no. Lewis Hamilton, no. Mark Wahlberg, no. Matt Berry, no. I would love to sit in a room with him, no. Salt Bay, yes. Amelia Clark, probably not. Again. Rebecca Black, no. Peachy Pixelate, yes. Hard yes. Paige Van Zandt, yes. Gary Busey, yes. Jeffree Star, no. Will Arnett, I would love to hang out with us again, but no. Starlight from The Boys, yes. Elijah Wood, don't know who that is. Sean Connery, no. Tupac. Tupac's kind of hot, actually, yeah. I'll probably put him on the yes pile. Charlize Theron in Monster. I didn't see Monster, but she is probably a no from me. Nico Hulkenberg, never heard of. Liam Hemsworth. This is going too long now. Stop. That's the end. I'm ending it at Baron Trump. John Connor, yes. Will Smith, probably not. Melania Trump 15 years ago, maybe. Moto, obviously yes. Conan O'Brien, no. Ryan Reynolds, yes. When he was in... Ryan Reynolds in Blade 3 is so hot, it's unreal. Ryan Reynolds from Blade 3 is a fucking hard yes. Antonio Giovinazzi, I don't know who that is. Ivanka Trump, I don't think I know what she looks like, but if I do, it's a no. Jamila Jamil. Oh, I would hate to... Do you know what? Actually, yes. I'll put her on the yes pile. She's just got like a little bit too much of a hard on for like political correctness and stuff like that I feel like she might hate me. But she did EMDR therapy, which means that we would have something interesting to talk about. But I'm not even, I can't account for that just based on looks. Probably yes. Ninja, yes. SpongeBob, yes. Jotaro Kujo. Is that the JoJo dude? No. Hyuna, no. Peter Stormare, don't know who that is. Elijah as Frodo, no, that'd be weird. It'd be like fucking a child. And then Baron Trump, again, same answer. Alright, that's the end. I'm not doing any more. I feel like you got no answers in there because most of them were no. It's interesting how many people you were like, this person, and I was like, no. I don't know what that means. I guess I just don't find people attractive. Is that what that means? Do I just not like people? Do I find no one attractive? Can I make plasters? What does it take to make them? Plaster. Oh, string and paper. Oh, I can do this. That's a plaster that restores 1 heart. Is string and paper. That's easy enough to do. Bandage. Much harder to do. Wait, what is that? Wall. This is doable as well. So there was, I know where there's some sugar cane, so I can probably make. I can go and get that. I do EMDR. Really? Yeah, it's really weird. It's really weird. I've spoken about it a couple of times before. I don't really like talking about this stuff too much, but the... wait, where's my sword? Did I lose my sword? What happened to it? I think if you have PTSD that is linked to a very localized or specific memory or very localized portion of time, aka, and I think it's the best example, but is also a kind of overused example, someone who has PTSD who was in a war zone and they, like, an explosion went off near them and killed their friend. That is like a very... Come here. A very, Fuck! Did it blow up my stuff? God damn it. EMDR is super effective for that. If you have like a very specific traumatic memory, if you think that a lot of your anxieties or fears or depressions or something comes from a really specific memory, and something that you can go, it links all the way back down to this one thing that happened to me, this horrible traumatic event that happened to me from a moment in time, then EMDR is super effective for that. I think if you have like some sort of trauma, PTSD, something that is a lot more like generalized or compounded over multiple different things from several years or something, then I don't think EMDR is as effective, which is annoying because that's what I did, and that's why I don't think it was super effective for me. I think I'm a little more responsive to just, you know, like normal CBT or something like that. Still, I do recommend it if you're one of those types. There's something, you know, something like that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. Because you don't need it. So don't worry about it. Is there anything I can do with that fucking flesh? Where did that creeper go? I saw him. No, you're here, bitch. Didn't I see a creeper over here a second ago? Where'd he go? There's a fucking creep up behind me. Little Oh my god. Where am I? I look away for like 1 second. This is the problem with streaming, dude. Everyone's like, streaming, why don't you just do that, streamer? Why don't you do it? It's so easy because I do it quietly while concentrating on the stream and don't have any distractions. You look away for 1 second and you're dead in this fucking game. It's helping me with early childhood trauma. Yeah, that's what I have a lot of issues with. But because I don't have any specific memories, mine is more like because I was brought up in a... Like, I have some pretty bad traumatic memories from when I was younger that are apparently, like, I didn't think were a big deal, but apparently were cornerstones of my personality that set up how I was going to be. But it's more like just, like, if you're a kid being brought up in, like, this... There's, like, a tyrannical, evil dictator king man. Oh, fuck, I didn't bring the fucking axe! Did I lose the axe? I'm sure I brought it with me. God, I have to go all the way back. God, it's so annoying. This game, I hate it. I hate it. I hate playing it. It's driving me crazy. Yeah, basically I was brought up in an environment where I didn't feel safe ever. Even though, you know, my mum was okay. Because my dad was... When you're a child, when you're small, you're supposed to be going home. And that's your little cave. It's where you feel safe. Like I'm doing now. I'm going there and I feel safe in there. And if you don't have that at all in your childhood, if you don't feel like you're ever safe, if you're placed where you're going home and your walls aren't a safe environment for you, and then you're brought up like that, it's like those plants that are brought up in darkness in a cupboard. They don't grow right. They grow, but they don't grow right. And essentially, I think that accounts for almost everything that's wrong with me. You know? I mean, I saw some fucked up shit, did some fucked up shit, and made it worse for myself as the years went by. But the initial damage that was done was there. Which is why EMDR doesn't really work for me.
Brad, big fan of all Irvid's love and humor and the way you see life. Thanks for telling your story.
My journey. This is my emotional map. Yeah, I don't want to do that, and I hate getting into that kind of stuff. Because I'm really not in... It's so weird, because I'm like, I should be in that camp of people. You know, those people. This is my journey. This is my story. And I am one of those people. You know? But what does this give me? But I don't do it. Because I'm just not a fan of it. I think it just glorifies... It glorifies all that shit. Anyway, what's up, Joe Rocker? Thanks for the 3 months, boy. Anyway, yeah, whatever. What was I saying? I don't know. See what I mean? I shouted someone out in the thing there, and then it's gone. Whatever I was talking about is gone from my brain. It's so fucking fucked. EMDR is a type of therapy. Now I always forget what it stands for. Eye movement rapid desensitization or something. EMDR stands for eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, which sounds like hypnotherapy. And when you look at what it is, it looks like hypnotherapy. It's fucking weird to look at and to watch because it's you sit there like a fucking weirdo. And you watch a light go left and right, or you listen to a sound. You can close your ears and your eyes and listen to a sound going left, right, deet, 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 deet. You know, like whatever you hear, or you. In my case, I had things to hold in each hand that would vibrate. What do you do, Rage Quit? You hold the things. There's multiple different things. Essentially, it's not hypnosis at all. It's the opposite. What it does is it activates your left and right hand side of your brain. Now, I am not an expert here, and you should probably just go and look it up because I'm going to fuck this up because I'm an idiot and I can't retain the information in my brain anymore. It's too fucked and old and destroyed from years of fucking around. But you it activates. You have to be constantly activating your left and right hand sides of your brain. And what that does is it helps you process a memory. It's like sieving a memory through, like a bad memory. It's like sieving a bad memory through your brain by constantly activating both sides. Now the difference between hypnotherapy and like watching a light go, you can do this by watching a light go left, right, left, right, left, right. You activating it by feeling a thing in your hands, zip, 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 or listening to a sound, did, 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 did. That's just your brain being constantly activated. The difference between that and hypnotherapy, when you're being hypnotized, you're supposed to kind of go into like a little floaty state. You know, like you're not meant to be conscious. Hypnotherapy is dealing like almost entirely with your subconscious, whereas EMDR, you have to remain fully grounded and fully conscious the entire time. You are not, if you kind of like float away and you like start to fall asleep, then it's not going to work. So you have to, before you can even start doing EMDR, you have to figure out how to ground yourself. And you have to remain like completely conscious and in your brain and here in the room. And then you sit and with a therapist you discuss the traumatic memories. Sometimes you go through a lot of memories and just go over and over these memories over and over and over again. But you remain completely conscious, remain completely just in your body, in the room. But then there's this element where there's the left and right parts of your brain, dab, 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 going and being activated because it's processing a memory. Hypnotherapy, you're supposed to be like, Mrah! And completely fucking half asleep, basically. And then they activate your subconscious, and then you teach your subconscious not to react in such a way. I've never tried it, and I feel like I should. I've tried almost everything at this point, and nothing fucking works. Still want to fucking kill myself. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? But yeah, I think a lot of people, you look at EMDR and you go, what the fuck, dude? And it would scare me. I would do it and I'd be like, this doesn't seem right, man. This sounds fucking weird. But it's just new. And from what I know, it's extremely effective. It's so unbelievably effective for people who have had PTSD and have specific, and I think this is the key, is if it's specific memories that you can lock onto. And I don't really have that too much. So I've processed through a lot of specific memories over the last few years of doing MDR. But I just don't think it did anything for like the core shit, the core mess in me. So it's just annoying. I don't know, man. I think a lot of it is to do with my own attitude as well, though. I'm really bad at just doing what I'm really good at giving advice and just absolutely awful at fucking taking that advice for myself. Now, what was I going to do? Oh, bring an axe with me, for fuck's sake. Oh, I don't have an axe. So I did lose the axe before. Alright. Here's all my bloody stuff, mate. Bloody. Fuck your bloody. Bam, 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 blam, blap, 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 blap. Put that in there, that in there, that in there, that in there. We've got a plaster, we've got a fish.
Hamburger
I
boy.
don't know if you've heard. Hyuna and Dawn are both releasing albums November 5th.
Yeah, I did hear. I saw Edorn doing some dancing and shit the other day. Emma sent me a video of him. So, yeah, they're gearing up to release 2 things, right? Which is strange because they're both on the same label now, right? They're on Size label with Jesse and shit. Yeah, I know, I'm up for it. I mean, I don't really know that many songs by Hyuna. Honestly, I don't really give too much of a shit about Hyuna's music or her comeback or anything. The only reason I want them to have a comeback is because I just feel like they are talented and I don't want that talent to go to waste on some, you know, kind of contractual dispute. Fuck. Is that thing gonna hurt me? No.
Look at making a saber, it does more damage.
Yeah, I do need to do that. What's up, DJ's Media? My boy, my son. Good to see you, pal. Yeah, I'm going to go and get some... I'm just quickly going to go and get some... what's it called? Bamboo? Or whatever that's called? No. The stuff that makes paper. And bring that back. See if I can plant that. I'm hoping I have the farming up enough now. Farming and gathering to be able to do it. Because with paper I can make bandages. No medication is involved during the EMDR process, no. No, medication, therapy and medication rarely go together, right? That's, well, I guess American therapy is very different to how I understand therapy. Every therapist I've had is like, we're not going to medicate you because it's not going to help you in the long term. It's just going to make you feel slightly better today, but nothing will be fixed. So you'll just be stuck on meds forever. So we're going to fix your brain, and then you're going to fix yourself, and then you won't even need the meds. Meds are like a coping mechanism. So I've never really needed them. None of my therapists prescribe me with any. Doctors will, though. Doctors have, and doctors will, because they're like, this is how I deal with this. Ah! God, that scared the hell out of me. Okay, I've got 5 sugar cane things, and I can plant these where? Anywhere, isn't it? Dirt. It just needs to be next to water. Let's see if I can make a... Maybe we could start a farm, actually. Could be time, huh? Could be time. Start a farm. Ah! Hypothermia? Are you kidding me? What the fuck? Since when have I been hit by hypothermia in this game? Is it like winter time inside of a snow biome or something? Like, why am I suddenly now dying of hypothermia? That's weird. Can PTSD be undiagnosed or bottled up? I'm not sure what that means, sorry. I'm not a therapist. Do not ask me questions about it. I've just had a lot of therapy. It doesn't mean I know anything. It's the other thing, like all these streamers that are like, this is what you need to do. I'm going to dole out advice. I'm like, fuck, dude. Where is your credit? There's one streamer who's really good at it. She is, she's a licensed therapist, I think. Or she's, I don't know. She's got a doctorate of some sort. She's awesome. You should go and watch her. I will give you the link in a minute, but I need to get to safety or I'm going to die.
Hamburger.
You can make paper from birch wood.
Oh, really? Oh, well, I don't know where any of that is. My Streamlabs thing has ruined itself, and it's really hard for me to keep up with subs because it's separated it. Why, Streamlabs? Why do you keep changing things? It's to force me to use Streamlabs OBS, which I was going to do today and didn't make the switch yesterday because I had a fucking headache. And every time I tried to do something productive, my head would kill me. So all I did was sit around watching TV, which makes me insane as well. Who am I looking at? Okay, Joe Rocker. 3 months. Thanks, pal. You got your blue balls. Nice. DJ, how you doing, bro? Prefetka. Kefka. 3 months. Thanks, pal. Good to see you. Hope you're doing all right. What's up, Serishin? You have to be put next to... Okay. Medication is Satan. No, that's not true. Some people, medication works really, really, really well. It's super effective. I'm not going to fucking... tell you not to. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm saying none of my therapists have ever given me any. My doctors have. My therapists haven't. For me, it wasn't too effective, but I have considered going back to medication every so often. I considered it this year. If I get to the point where I'm like, oh, I'm totally going to kill myself tonight. I'm like, all right, let's go to the doctor and get some fucking meds because we haven't tried that route for 10 years. Maybe it'll be more effective now that I'm older.
Hamburger.
Go on.
Have you ever saw a video game girl and thought, damn, it'd crawl through a mile of glass to hear her fart through a walkie-talkie?
I can't even see where this is coming in. Like, the Streamlabs have separated subs, resubs, donations, and bits into separate things, whereas before they all came through and I could just see them in one place. Now it's all separated and I don't know how to change it back. Horrific. No, it's impossible. And all I want to do is be able to glance over here and see it, and I can't. DJ, I married one of those. Twitch thoughts, okay? How dare you? For that reason and that reason specifically. I hate TV, there's nothing good to watch. That's not true, it's just fucking hard to find, man. Bay Duck Boy. What's up, Bay? That is Bay right there. That is Bay. So I should make hoe. Yo, 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 it's your hoe. Shouldn't I? And then we'll go and do some farming. Gotta get our farm going. But really, this is gonna be... I'm gonna have to build it. Do I want to build it upstairs? Yeah. No. No, I don't. I can build it outside. Right. I can build it out here. I just need to make sure I get the... I should build it, like, here. And then I'll be safe. You know? Let's fix all of this. Now, this is what we're doing today. Fixing this whole outside fucking danger zone here, which is a goddamn nightmare to be near. Let's go get some dirt. Hey, can you give me the regen thing? No, I'm not gonna do that. What's up, Lele? Build a campfire. Yeah, well, it's not as easy as that, though. Because this game, building a campfire is a whole thing. You have to... It doesn't work like that. It's annoying. It's a horrible game. I've hated it. I mean, I've hated it in, like, a fun way, you know? I've loved to play it, but I've hated it. It's just awful. It's an awful, awful experience. It's supposed to be, I think, but it's just horrendous. I'm gonna build like stairs here. But they're not real stairs. I don't know. Thank you very much. I mean, it's possible I could make stairs actually because I have all those fucking slabs. It's totally doable, isn't it? Do you have motion blur on? Yeah, I can't turn it off. I don't want it on either, but here we are. Just turn off the shader. Never. You don't want to play fucking ugly Minecraft? What do you think this is? 2002? Get out of here. Get out of here. Your ugly Minecraft suggestions. Now, that is my route through to the other place. And I really should put that stuff inside. Is that ice there? It is. Alright. It's all good. Okay. So, let me quickly go and sort myself out. Your FOV is making my head hurt. I don't give a fucking shit. I don't care how you play the game. Make your settings the same as they look on my screen. No. This is how I've played the game. So if I change it, then the FOV is going to hurt my head, isn't it? You just want it to look like how you play it. Use this thing because that's what I have on my screen. No. Shut up. Just leave. Go somewhere else. You don't like what you see on the screen? Just leave. Okay? You can make suggestions. You can be like, oh, if you click this button, you can turn that off. That's fine. But people that are like, Change it to fit my personal preference. No. Leave. Just leave. Just leave. I have no interest in fucking changing it to whatever the fuck specific bullshit you want. Can I fix stuff in this or not? What's the rules? If I put this in here with this. No. Can't. Might be able to do it in an anvil, I guess, right? Oh, wait, hang on. That was the wrong thing. Yeah. What's up, K-Pow? What do you think about Aliens? The movie or actual aliens in real life? It's a broad, random question. I need more context, please. There's already some salt. There's always salt because it's people that come in and just say the same shit every day. And they don't realize that they're number 4 billion. You are number 4 billion who has asked the same stupid shit that I'm not going to answer, you know. Change your accent, yeah. Do you believe in aliens? I don't. It's not a thing. It's not a question of belief, is it? Either there are or there aren't. Not asleep yet. That's the question, isn't it? And both is as scary as the other, whatever that thing is. Either we're alone in the universe or we aren't, and both is just as fucking terrifying as each other. I feel like it is insane to think that there aren't any aliens. What they are, what they look like, whether they're similar to us, whether it's like something that we can't understand. But the universe is so big, dude. Like, you literally cannot comprehend how big it is. Like, that's how big it is. We can't, like, I can't get my head around it. I can't get my head around it. It's so ginormous. It's almost like infinite, isn't it? Like, that's how big the universe is. It's like infinite. So it comes down to me for the, I feel like it's the infinite monkeys. Infinite typewriters will eventually write the entire works of Shakespeare situation. So there's gotta be. There has to be. Whether they're like aliens and they're like us and they're, you know, knocking about having conversations, or whether they're just like animals, I still think there has to be. And the amount of time that has already been and gone, it's possible that there have been alien civilizations that have advanced further even than us in technology and died out. You know? But do I believe in it? I don't know. It's not a thing. It's not a question of belief. We have no proof really either way yet. And we probably won't get any in our lifetime. Which makes me sad, but I don't really bother with it. I'm not bothered about it as a question anymore. It's just like, what am I going to do about it? What am I going to do with it? There's like nothing I can do with that information. I don't know. No one knows. So I might as well just fucking play Minecraft and shut the fuck up. You know? I would love it for there to be aliens, but I also want like a fucking post-apocalypse and shit. Because I'm a fucking psychopath who's bored of life. So an alien invasion would be sick. I'd be so down for it. It'd also probably do a lot to solve fucking how fucked the world is and shit, you know? Oh, fuck me. I'll break that with this. because we'd have to literally rally together as a human race for the first time ever and fight some as Earth. Although we probably still wouldn't. There'd still be so much fucking bullshit politics around it that we'd lose against the aliens because they'd show up as a united force, and we would be just fuck off. Should have known, man. This is why I'm building those walls. Literally why they're being built. Goddamn fucking game. I'm so numb to it now, losing all of my hard work stuff. Oh my god, it's so deep here. What the fuck? Didn't bring a thing, did I? Nothing. Where did it take me? Where is my things? See it? Anywhere? Where did that thing drag me off to? To die? I was blinded, so I don't know where the hell it went. Does any of my stuff float? There. Is that my stuff? Yeah. Yes. There it is. Literally the music. Come on! Before something else comes and eats me again. Anything else? Don't see it. Don't fucking die. Come on. Where'd all my dirt go? Did I get it? Fuck, dude. That was a lot of dirt to lose. I know it doesn't seem like a big deal. Probably not worth going and getting, but it's still annoying. Zombies are overrated. I'll be fine with that. I don't know, man. Just mix it up. Just to mix it up. Like, I'm so bored. Or I was so bored. Like, I hit like 20 and was like, I am bored of everything in this world that this world has to offer. I'm bored of fucking doing my taxes. I'm bored of the fucking politics. I'm bored of my days. I'm bored of my own thoughts. I'm bored of everything. Everything is so goddamn boring to me. And I am so fucking done already. If there was some sort of like zombie apocalypse, I would maybe have something interesting to do. You know, you're like at least forced to do something. You'd be forced to just go outside and fight for something that you believe in. Life. You'd have to go. It's fight or die. It's fight or die now. So you just have to get up and be like, time to fucking fight. Then give me something to do. Survive. I think that would be fun. You know, it forces me out of my own nihilistic tendencies. Which I can't do living day by day. I need more sticks. Can you abuse bucket underwater here. I wonder, can you? That might be a good idea. If I take a bucket with me, it takes the thing and then I can fill up oxygen. That's right. Could find out, maybe. Seems like the type of thing they probably would have figured out, though. This happened in your 20s? I feel like, I don't know, maybe. I've always kind of felt like it. I think it just stems, if I was to try and psychology myself here, which honestly isn't a good idea, by the way. Everyone thinks they understand what's wrong with them and they don't. They just fucking lie. My brain. Let's go into the depths of my brain. Are you ready? As we now psychology myself. As we travel downwards into the horror, into the abyss of my own psyche. I'm not ready. No. Don't do it. No, I think it stems. So I have control issues. I think that's where that comes from. So I hate being told what to do. I hate being told how to live. You know, like, I hate the government telling me that I have to do this. You know, these are the rules. You know, I'm okay with, like, most laws and things like that. But just, like, things like taxes and shit make me crazy. Like, pay road tax. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't have a car. Well, pay it for the buses. I don't use them. Pay NHS. I never go to the hospital. You know, whatever. Well, move country, Brad. You can move country too. I don't want it, because they got their own government with their own rules and their own bullshit. I hate people coming in and telling me what to do here. People telling me anything. Anyone that tells me to do something, if you say, do this, my instant reaction is to just be like, no, or do the opposite. I want to do the opposite. Even if it's good for me. Even if it's like, oh, Brad, I'll tell you what's good for you. You should eat vegetables. I'm like, well, now I'm never going to eat vegetables again. Fuck you, dickhead. And they're like, what the fuck? What the fuck just happened here? It's just my brain, my instant response when someone tells me to do something. Not suggestions, but they're like, you should eat more vegetables. I'm like, I'm never going to eat vegetables again now. You know, like, I'm like, why did I do that? Why was that my instant reaction there? It's because I have like a weird authority problem. I have a weird issue with being told what to do. I've struggled my entire life to work in like offices or in a hierarchical structure. I struggled at school to just be told what to do. You have to go to school every day. All right, well, now I'm not. So I didn't. You know, it's not like I'm like crazy about it. Like, I'm not like, fuck the man. You know, I'm not like purposefully trying to do the opposite and live off the grid and break the rules and stuff. I don't go out of my way to break rules and shit. It's just that when people tell me to do stuff, my instant reaction is like, no! You know, like, no way! No, I'm not doing it. I'll do the opposite. Just because of that, like, that's the thing. So I have this, like, weird issue with authority, and it's a control issue. So now we go deeper into the psyche. Deeper into the psyche. Basically, the reason I have these like control issues or these authority problems is my control issues. I have control issues, psychological control issues, OCD, and it's because when I was a child I didn't control enough things in my house, in that horrible household. You know, it wasn't a horrible household because that really, I feel like that makes my mum sound bad, but like my dad and the house that I lived in, because, and the way that he like, oh my god, that creeper, I'm gonna kill it. It meant that I built this, like, I had this lack of control over my life, and I was scared of everything, and what the fuck is that? Super creeper. Oh my god. Fucking hell, dude. What the hell is happening? I can't take it near my house, dude. I can't let it follow me. Fuck me, dude. We fight. We fight to the very last man. Come then, and fight. Fight for every man, woman, and child in the tower. Fight to reclaim our gifts. Is it gone? Is that it? Is he down here? Where'd he go? The reason I let that creeper blow up, by the way, was to make it help me fucking to dig stuff out. And it fucking evolved, dude. Fucking poke evolved into a fucking onyx. The fuck, dude? Is there anything else? I just fucking launched my sword onto the ground. God, unequipped it. Jesus Lord. I don't even know what that was or where it went. It just ran off after it was done fucking me up. Okay. Sorry, I know I was trying to... See, this is the problem with this game as well, is I fucking I can't do anything. I have to stand in my house quietly and hope that, you know. So, as I was saying, so I have this, like, control issue, basically. That's what it comes down to, is that I have this weird control issue, authority issue that comes from having a lack of control as a child over my environment and what was happening to me, being scared and, you know, like not, like, I don't know, just not having much of a healthy mind even as a kid. So because of that, I formed this sort of control issue and this authority problem, which is why I think I quite like chaos. I quite like the idea of everything being reduced to... Makes everything equal, doesn't it? If suddenly there's a zombie apocalypse, basically we're all equal. You know? It levels the playing field a little bit, I guess. Maybe it's something in there, something to do with that. I'm pretty fucked up. Like, I think people think I'm probably not because I don't talk about this stuff. But I'm actually, like, really fucked up all the time. And I think I probably make a lot more sense. When you watch my channel, you're like, this guy's just an asshole. And then I'm like, well, this is why. And they're like, oh my god. He's so broken. It's why I'm a good DM. It is. It's why I like GMing, I think. I like being in control of a lot of stuff. I mean, I've got a pretty decent handle on most of these issues now. We're really discussing stuff that for the most part I'm over, or I've found a way to manage and not let override all of my fucking systems. Because that's what's happening a lot of the time. And if you're sitting there like, oh my god, my life is the worst. It's usually some sort of like defense mechanism that's overriding the systems that you should be listening to. So your main core systems are like telling you like, you got to do this and you got to do that. And you're having like a sort of an emotional response. And it's just fucking overwriting what you should be thinking and feeling naturally. Like, naturally. Not naturally. But what you've learned and grown out of and stuff, you've not, because your natural instincts, your fight or flight and stuff is kicking in if you're anxious, or your desire to end the pain quickly by killing yourself is overriding your logical brain. So you're just being overwritten all the time by these thoughts and feelings. And eventually you can learn how to counter-hack. Eventually you can figure out how to counter-hack all of this fucking overwriting that's happening in your systems. But it's the process of learning that counter-hack. You have to learn how to become a hacker in your own mind. You also have to do all that learning and hacking training while living a normal life, and no one else is struggling with this shit. And, you know, it's hard work. It's hard to do, but it can be done. And I think I've learned quite a lot of those hacking techniques now. So when I say a lot of this stuff, for the most part, I've got a pretty good handle on it all now. Honestly, I'm actually pretty... I think I'm pretty normal now. Nah, I'm not, but, you know. There is hope for you, is what I'm saying. If you're a little freak sitting there going, I hate everything. You just got to learn how to counter-hack. You'll get there. Just got to keep fucking grinding it out. If you're like, oh my god, my life is so difficult and everyone else's is so easy. That's usually not the case either. There's like 2 people in the world that have had an easy life. And fuck them. Most people are fucking struggling. Life is hard, okay? Life is fucking hard, okay? And that's my other issue. Everyone's like, my life is specifically difficult. I'm like, no, everyone's life is difficult. Life is difficult. That's what it is. Suck it up. Because everyone's got to suck it up. And this fucking... The way that the world is set up now with a fucking social media and everyone crying all day, I'm like, dude. Everyone is struggling. Everyone. Just fucking... Shut the fuck up and get on with it. So I'm really bad. Like, I'm someone that's suffered through so much psychological pain. I've been through... lots of therapy. I was forcibly placed into therapy at 19. And I've been in and out ever since. I've been through a lot of fucking shit. I've witnessed things. I've suffered through things. I've beaten things. I've figured out how to manage things and stuff. But it's all just personal hard work. And just sitting and crying about it on the internet isn't going to help you. It isn't. But everyone thinks, like, I don't know, it's like a weird little... release, an event, you know. You're like, oh, I just need to fucking... I just want to fucking... It's all I'm thinking about, so it's all I want to talk about, and now I'm talking about it on this thing, and people are responding. But it's not actually helping you fucking process through it. You got to fucking deal with it. So I really do think... It's not very helpful. It's not very helpful. And then also you're just spreading misinformation like I'm doing right now. That's why I don't like talking about it as well, because there's just people that are like, what do I do? You're okay now, right? And I'm like, yeah, but don't listen to me, dude. And they're like, okay, I'm going to do what you did. And I'm like, no. You know. So it's weird. I see a lot of people crying about stuff, but not doing anything about it. I'm like, well, if it's such a fucking big issue for you, get on with it. Put the work in. It's hard. Everything's hard work. Everything. It's awful. Life is awful and everyone's struggling and it's the worst. You just got to get on with it, okay? Get the fuck up. Don't mooch about. Stop listening to the fucking sad music. Get yourself out of that toxic environment. Oh, but I can't. Yes, you can. Everyone can. Everyone can do the thing. But if I do that, then no. Get the fuck up. Put on some fucking stupid music. Put on some music you've never listened to before. Put on some happy music. People like to feel sad. They get in that funk and they stay in it. I do it. I do it every day. You just gotta fucking be like, no, I'll listen to this instead. Get a fuck up and move. Move house. Move country. Leave the fucking whatever's fucking the job. Okay? It's just fucking hard work. But isn't it hard work sitting there fucking feeling like shit all day, every day? Yeah. Don't you want to fucking die? Yeah. Well, you can fucking change it up. Change it up! Whatever you're doing isn't working. So fucking change it up. It doesn't matter whether it's fucking difficult to do at this point, does it? It doesn't matter if it's hard to move country because you got friends and family. Well, there's fucking none of that's fucking helping, so just fucking change it up. No one does it, though. It's too scary. But I'm scared. Yeah. I get it, man. But if you ain't willing to fucking try, you're not willing to put the hard work in, you're not willing to fucking Take a few small steps. Change the music you listen to that day. You know, walk a different way to work so it feels like you break a certain routine in your brain that's triggering out certain fucking patterns. If you're not willing to do that, then you're probably going to feel like shit. Hey, buddy! But it's hard. Yes, it's hard. It is hard. It really is. It's the hardest thing ever. I have a lot of sympathy, and I only really have sympathy for people that are struggling with mental health stuff, issues, problems, things like that. Fuck everyone with a healthy mind that's like, man, I had such a bad weekend. Fuck off. No, you didn't. Try having a bad every day ever. Every day is a fucking war zone. But also the amount of people that just do nothing to help themselves. Do nothing. And I'm in that camp, dude. I don't do anywhere near enough to help myself. But Jesus Christ, nothing. That's why. That's why it's not working, man. The only way to fix yourself is exactly that. You have to fix yourself. No one's going to fix you. No one. You can go to therapy and they can give you the tools. You can take meds and it'll stave off the pain. You can booze it for a while and it's going to make you feel worse eventually. You can take drugs and that's going to make you feel worse eventually, and it's going to compound because you're going to run out of fucking money because it's expensive. You know, you can stay in your fucking hometown with your friends who don't give a fuck about you and your family who don't give a fuck about you, and you can cry all day on Twitter and people will give you likes for it, but you are still gonna feel like shit. You are. Unless you do something about it. You are literally the only person who can do it. And it's the worst. And I get it. But that's how it is. If you don't start working on yourself, you're just going to feel sad forever. And it's not easy. You can't just change it overnight. And everyone wants a fucking cure. Like they can go in and just be like, yep. I'll cure myself. No. But you don't understand. No, I don't understand. But it's different because, yeah, it is different because. But in my experience, and I've met a lot of people, I've spoken to a lot of people with a lot of different things going on. You are the only person who's able to help you. Really is simple as that. Because it's your brain. It's about coming up with the ways. You can come up with little tricks. You can come up with little tricks. Like I said, like one of the tricks for me is like you sit there and you're like, I'm going to listen to sad music. And then you're like, why? That's obviously going to make it worse. So listen to something weird. And you don't want to though. And that's the point. That point there. That's the point where you have to make that decision. You're like, I don't want to listen to that. Well, don't then, but you'll feel the same. It's at that moment, there's a moment that happens where you make a decision. Whether you're in a bad mood, whether you're fucking feeling like fucking suicidal, or you're just in a bad mood, or whatever, but there's a point every time where you make a decision to listen to that music, to fucking do that thing. And from that point onwards, if you're not making the hard decision, well then you got no one to blame but yourself when you feel that fucking shit for the rest of the day, and then you feel sad tomorrow, and then you just keep going, man. It's about just fucking going, do you know what? No. No. This feels silly, this is dumb. Singing. Like I said the other day, singing, dude. Singing releases endorphins in the brain. So, just go and sing a song. It's so dumb, dude. But just start singing a fucking weird little song. You'll feel better. You're crying, yeah? You're laying on the fucking bathroom floor. You're crying. You're thinking about, like, whether the fucking door frame can hold your weight. Yeah? It's at that point that you put on some fucking Backstreet Boys and just sing a song for half an hour. Just sing along to some fucking Disney songs and shit. And you'll feel better. It's so stupid, but it works. You know, weird little tricks like that. That's how you start the fight. Then you want to go and get yourself a spiritual guide. You know, or a therapist. Or someone to fucking talk you through all the other shit. Before you know it, buddy, you'll be vaguely coping, which I swear to God sounds awful and doesn't sound like it's worth putting the effort in. I know. But compared to how you feel right now, you're going to feel fucking brand new, mate. Okay? There's my advice. Now fuck off. Fuck off with your fucking crying on Twitter. It's not going to do nothing. I'm sorry, but it's not. Wish it did. Pat myself on the back for giving unhelpful advice. Probably you're gonna probably just sent 3 or 4 kids to their deaths. You know. Or don't listen to me. Trying to sing, but I sound like a donkey. See, that's the negative mindset again. No. You don't get to do that. You don't get to do that if you want to feel better. I'm afraid. And now I do anything to just feel better. Tell me what to do. See, I can't sing. I sing all the time. Because I know it's a little trick. Little whoopsie trick. Whoopsie dipsy. Little brains there like, it's time to fucking die. I'm like, oh? Well, I'ma do anything to just feel better. And brain's like, what's that? A little trick, bitch. Little fucking trixie, tripsy, whoopsie doo. And I need a fuck behind you, bitch. I tricked you out, motherfucker. Suck it up, bitch. Okay, here is where I'm gonna build a farm, I think. Now, what's the rules on a farm? It has to have 1 bit of water. $14 by 14. I'll tell you what, I'll just do this, because it'll stop it from freezing as well. It freezes over eventually, doesn't it? And then... made a playlist for when your PTSD is kicking in. Seems like a good idea. I've got a couple of things like that. Faster tracks. Pretty good for that. Honestly, like K-pop's pretty good for that because it's just stupid. Pretty fucking stupid. Who is this? I can't tell anymore because the fucking Streamlabs has changed all of its shit around. Dan Bones dares to show his face once again. How dare you show your face after what you've done, Dan Bones? I don't know if I played Age of Empires last night in completely unrelated news with Liam and Andrew for a little while. I haven't played it in a long time. And it is a fun game to play, isn't it? Remember Age of Empires 2? What a great game, dude. Uh-oh. Hypo's kicking in. Give me some sugar. What's up, Nami? Singing Linkin Park at 4 AM on my long commute to school helps a ton. I feel like Linkin Park's not a good one to listen to, but if you think it does make you feel better, then go for it. You don't want to be singing along to fucking... Linkin Park makes me depressed to listen to now. A lot. Just because I'm like, oh man. Just start. Slipknot probably works because you can just fucking shout. Ah! I've got no food. Aha. Now, do I have wheat seeds? Yes. And do I have... Where did I put the... There it is. Sugar cane. I was going to say this and then shut the fuck up, but thanks, Brad. Your talks actually made me go see a therapist, which I needed, that's all. Oh, don't tell me stuff like that, because now I feel like I'm wrong about not talking about this stuff. Yeah, if you've got the money, one of the hardest things about therapy is it's usually quite expensive. Like, unless you're forced to go and see a real therapist. And I'm not talking about counselors. Like, people in this country, if you like, you're like, doctor, I feel depressed, they'll send you to a counselor. If you do some crazy shit, they'll send you to a full-fledged fucking therapist, and lock you in there with them, and when you don't want to go. And what was I going to build? Oh yeah, this. Yeah, but therapy is expensive, which is annoying, right? I don't even use ice cubes for. I wonder if any sea creatures can come up under me here, though, and get me. Get me. I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll find out, boy. You fucking bastard. But yeah, if you can afford it, definitely, I think therapy is really the way to go. What they'll do, if nothing else, is just give you the tools you need. Because sometimes it's just about like having someone else explain to you, this is how you use a power drill. You know, you can look at a power drill for the first time and go, I think I can work that out. But having someone else show you is just so much more effective, you know, than trying to fucking go it alone. This is annoying. This is just going to start again, though. I should get some of those woolly mammoth clothings, shouldn't I? Help me to remind myself to quit drinking. I helped you to remind you to quit drinking? What does that mean? I had to do it as well, man. It's got to be done. You're as much of a fuck up as me. It's got to be done, man. don't know what ice cubes are used for, but... Oh no, I'm stuck. Oh god. Oh, the hypothermia again. I've been playing RL. 2 weeks, got the summon stuff. Oh, really? Oh, man, I've been playing it for 3 days. How do you do American accents? I've been trying to copy your accent for months. As in, you've been trying to copy my English accent, or you've been trying to copy my American... I'm not good at an American accent. I've got 3 American accents that I go for. I go for kind of New York, but in order to go for New York, I aim more for like Uncle Joey.
Joey Diaz, nice to see ya. What are you doing? Shut the fuck up, I'm walking here. Taxi, coffee.
Find some anchor words. That's how I've always tried to learn accents. You find an anchor word?
Taxi, coffee, dog.
Then there's like LA Girl. I just imagine everyone from like Clueless and shit. Oh my god. So like there was this guy in Starbucks and he was such a bitch. Oh my god. I mean, it's just cliche, isn't it? And then there's like I'd try and do the classic, like every anime dub sounds like this. Come on, we've got to make it. If we don't make it out of here, we're gonna die. And it's as simple as that. Come on, Al. I'm gonna get your body back. And you just, that's me just copy. I just try and think of all the lines they say. Believe in yourself. And all the anime dubs sound like that. But none of them are real American accents. They're all like kind of impressions. More than accents. You know? There's a difference between an accent and an impression. To try and do, if I try to do an American accent, let's see. Let me try and read some fucking comments. You can make them 3 wide? Okay. If I just try and speak like this, I think I sound like Michael. Hey, Vsauce. Michael here. Just don't add any intrusive R's and you're speaking in American. I believe in the flying spaghetti monster, do you? I like eating the god up to make me feel like a god. That's true. Do something different, like lick your doorknob. Lick your doorknob. Okay. Brad, I'm off to decorate a jail cell for a haunted jail. See, haunted, I would say haunted. Haunted, or haunted. The difference is there. And then that's where I will fall off of an American accent, is like having to do things like long A's and haunted instead of haunted. I remember when I was in America, I would ask for a glass of water and they wouldn't know what the fuck I was saying. So I went, okay, a glass of water? And they still didn't know what I was saying until I went, water? And they understood it. And I was like, oh my god, you think the word is water. You don't realize that it's able, like, you don't, it's a different word to you. It was when I was in Alabama. I had to go, water, please. Can I get a water? And I had to speak with an American accent a lot of the time in Alabama. Because they didn't know what I was saying. It was really weird. Even when I was like, water, I'm pronouncing it as much as I can with English. They were like, I'm sorry, sir, I don't know what you're saying. I was like, water? And they were like, oh yeah, we'll get you some water. I was like, what the fuck? It was really strange. You right bloody wanker. Yeah. Why were you in Alabama? I was filming something for Google many years ago. And in Huntsville, there is... come over here, please. Come on. In Huntsville, there's a space center. And we had to record some stuff in this space center. Weirdly enough, I was with Vsauce as well, of all the weirdest things in the world. Me and Liam doing it for World of the Orange, but when we were working with Google for some stuff. And we went to this space center in Huntsville, Alabama. and it was just a whole other experience. It was so funny, dude. They were like, "Oh my God, you sound like you're from Harry Potter." We were like, "No, we don't. You've just never seen an Englishman before." It was fucking crazy. They've been nice though, to be honest. Like, I mean, I feel like Alabama gets a bad rep for being like, you know, Southern American or whatever. They get a bad rep. Everyone there was pretty nice. I definitely get the vibe. Like, a lot of people say, I've heard before people say that Southern people are like more warm and friendly, even if they're like racist as shit. And I definitely get that vibe. You know. They were everyone there was really nice to us, probably because I'm fucking white. I don't know, but I don't know. People were really nice there. I actually enjoyed it there, but I you know, what do I know? I was there for a fucking week, not even a week. It's the weirdest place. It's got super smart military and then absolute white trash. Yeah, I found everyone there was quite nice. Everyone I interacted with. The space dudes were definitely like some of the most intelligent people I've ever met. Because we were hanging out with pilots as well. A lot of the dudes that work in the space places are pilots, right? And they're crazy intelligent. Those pilots, they were awesome. I can't remember the guy that we spoke to. Like, he was so friendly. He had his call sign was something. He was quite young. And his call sign was cool as shit. He was like, "Yeah, my name's blah blah. My call sign was this, so you can just call me." Like, everyone just called him by his call sign, and it was dope as fuck, dude. To just meet a real life fucking American fucking "I'm a pilot" type pilot. He looked the part, dude. He was walking around in his flight suit. He had the fucking aviators and everything. It was like something out of fucking Top Gun. He was like, "Oh my God, yeah." And, you know, like just a cool dude. Not like he didn't look like military at all. He looked pretty normal, quite thin, really. In shape. White dude. And, yeah, he was super clever. Like, everything, if you asked him a question about anything, he was like, bam, here's the answer, and he understood it really well. But he was quite young. He said that he wasn't able to be a military jet pilot anymore because he ejected. I think it was 2 times, but basically he had ejected the maximum amount of times that you're like legally allowed to eject from an airplane. You can only eject, I think it's like really low. It's like 2 times. If you eject from a plane, a fighter plane, then it compresses your spine. It's extremely hard on the human body to eject from a plane, and he said he's like 2 inches shorter than he used to be because of the ejection force is so much it compacts your spine down, and I think he said you can only do it twice. But they won't let you do it anymore. You're not allowed to fly anymore because you're in danger of you know, ruining your spine, basically. I can't remember if it was 2 or 3, but it's a very low amount. And he had done it. He had some sort of issue where he had to eject from planes twice, and he was quite young and quite early on in his career, so he wasn't able to fly anymore. Crazy, right? And like, because we were going around this space center, a lot of the space center is to do with flight and you know, like, you have to be a pilot before you can be an astronaut, right? So there's a lot of stuff, and like, we went on these things. We went on this thing that shows you what it's like to eject from a seat, and he was explaining it then. And we went on the thing that does the fucking spin around, so that you feel what it's like to hit a certain amount of G's. Like, this is all like, and it was all like the legit training shit, you know? They were like, this shit is the shit they use. We did some simulation stuff, like the proper fucking simulation flight tests, how to fucking pilot a plane and shit like that. And we did simulation astro whatever it's called when you fucking go up in space. Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. I've forgotten most of it. It happened. That would have been. That has to have been maybe 7 years ago now. How long ago that was? I did that. My memory doesn't work, does it? So. It's all online somewhere. That's the other thing. It's all fucking online. I just don't know where it is. Like it was part of this thing that they put out in schools eventually. So there's just me, Liam, Vsauce, Michael from Vsauce, presenting this show that's fucking something to do with schools somewhere. It's fucking random, innit? It was good though. It was a really fun experience. And Jake was there before he became Vsauce 3. This is how I became friends with him. The guy that does Vsauce 3, Jake Raw, call him. He was there, and he was our cameraman at the time because he just worked at thingy. It was really fun. We did a thing where you go underwater. It's the first time I'd ever done scuba diving. It was just this crazy tank with all the sides open. You can see it, and you had to climb up the side of it and go in. It was mad. I'm not into K-pop, but do you have an opinion about BTS serving in the military? No. Vsauce 3 just did a really cool thing about whether you'd survive the movies. So he does all this stuff where he's like he like tests all the stuff from Back to the Future. I think it's on YouTube Red though. The first one's probably free, right? Usually those YouTube Red shows are free. The first one you normally get free. So I need some more sticks. And then I just need to get some bandages and shit. Oh, this is healing salve, isn't it? I can drink this. Doesn't do much. Pretty terrible. Pretty terrible. Oh, there's a plaster there. And a proper bandage. You got to speak with an astronaut. Yeah, they're fun. They're fun dudes to speak to. They're like, you expect them to be all, you know, serious and shit, but they were really chill. I enjoyed it a lot. I'll gather a few sticks while I'm fucking around. Twitter exploded with people saying they serve their country by financial means and they shouldn't, and saying it's not fair because they can dance around and have to serve. Yeah, that sounds like white Twitter. It's fucking stupid. Everyone in Korea has to serve in the military. Everyone knows this. Why aren't you dying in the sun? Why doesn't he die in the sun? Baby zombies don't die in the sun? What is this? Oh my god. What the hell happened there? Yeah, everyone in Korea. In fact, no, I think it might just be the men actually have to serve 2 years in the military. It's being reduced to 1.5 years very soon, I think. So every group just stops working for 2 years, and it's annoying, and it's weird to get your head around. I remember being like, what the fuck, why? At first as well. Is that him? That little fucker's got my shield, dude. But, yeah, I mean, it's just stupid. It's just stupid to be complaining about. Everyone has to fucking do it. Everyone's been going through it for years. Big Bang went in 2 years ago. Biggest group in Korea. And they're coming out, like, G-Dragon gets out soon. Top just came out. I don't know about the others. I assume Taeyang's probably around the same time. I would imagine they went in at the same time. Sengri hasn't even gone yet, but then Sengri's doing all of his shit. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just, it's not something that I'm gonna be. I don't fucking give a shit about BTS. BTS is like, it's just fucking, it's just white gold. BTS isn't even K-pop, dude. Saki! My son! What's up, Saki? 28 months, boy. Good to see you, friend. How you doing? Appreciate you. Who's this one?
Father Mount Balls. Look upon them.
Look
They
upon
are
me.
holy. Does this
Look
please
upon
you?
them. Look upon thine balls. Look upon thine balls. Look upon thine glory. See them. See them shine.
Yeah, you got some nice balls, son. Nice balls. Piss balls. Piss is stored in the balls. How's it going, dude? Thanks for the 9 months. BTS, yeah, BTS don't fucking care. It's just white girls with their fucking inane fucking ramblings who don't know anything about Korea and just fucking jump on weird trends and shit. If someone's like, my favorite K-pop group is BTS, you know that they're not actually a K-pop fan, okay? If they say it's Blackpink or BTS, they basically might as well say fucking Rihanna. My favorite K-pop is Cardi B. Okay, that's what I hear. When you say my favorite group is BTS or Blackpink, I hear fucking Cardi B. It's the same thing. It's not real. It's all whitewashed as shit, dude. It's westernized and not real. Hopefully, I mean, and not hopefully really, but like soon, I think they'll all probably blend in. I think probably Korean music, Asian music in general, probably blend into the mainstream. Like we've got people like Joji. There's a lot of people who like Japanese bands and stuff. I don't know anything really about Japanese music or Chinese music, but I know that Joji and God, what are they called? What's that group that he's a part of? Not a group, but okay, not a group. The label he's on. What's Joji's label called? Because Jackson's with them as Jackson Wang from China. 88 Rising, yeah. So you've got 88 Rising who are doing a lot of good stuff with just Asian music. You know, it's like hip hop mostly, isn't it? They're bringing stuff into the sort of mainstream. BTS, Blackpink, even Monster X at the moment are kind of doing a lot of stuff in America. That's bringing K-pop into the mainstream. It's sort of not though. When you listen to BTS songs on the radio, they just cut out all of the Korean. It's really weird. It's not even in Korean. They just use all the English parts and make a song out of it. It's really strange to listen to. But I assume that like all that stuff is going to blend into the like the norm pretty soon, you know. Until eventually, you know, it's just music is just a global thing. It's still pretty localized at the moment, but I don't know how much longer we've got of that. I'm like okay with it and also not okay with it in the same time. Because if you look at like what's happened to BTS is they've just fucking... They used to be wicked. Their music used to be amazing and interesting and very like... Very on trend with Korean stuff. And now it's just... BTS just collabing with any mainstream American artist they can find. And then like... whitewashing it basically, like just fucking changing it to match that style, and then they release it in America without BTS in it. It's just like BTS and Cardi B, and it's just Cardi B, and you're like, oh, okay. So it stops being like Korean, and now it's just American, but with some Korean artists in it. So that's the issue with it. It's just being like. It's conforming to a Western. Americanizing it. Yeah, kind of a Westernizing it. I'm not sure really what I mean, but... It loses all of the K-pop. It loses all of the K in K-pop. Becomes pop. So... Like, Joji just did a song with Jackson from GOT7. And that's good. That's a good thing. That makes sense, the way he's doing it. But the way that BTS have done it is lame. They just become an American boy group. That's all. Do you know what I mean? Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't even understand it very well myself, so I don't even really care about the music in K-pop that much. I just can't help but listen to it because I watch so much Korean TV, basically at this point, that I get that it's impossible not to. But I don't really look into like the politics, and I don't look at anything. Like BTS had already fucking sailed off to America by the time I was getting into any fucking Korean stuff. So for the whole time, like, I've not given a shit. I've never given a shit about them. But as far as I can tell, like, literally, if someone says to me, oh, BTS are my favorite group, I'm like, okay, well, you listen to American pop music then. That's what you're listening to. A-pop, yeah. They're trying to make it easier. It makes complete sense. They make a lot more money as well. I get why it's happening. I fucking 100% understand why it's happening. I'm just an observer here. It all makes complete sense. Luna's another one I don't care about. What am I doing here? What was I doing? Collecting sticks. Right, I can store all this. Can't I? You know what? I'm going to take this outside. And make a little pathway. It didn't work. Why? Because that needs to not be like that. Right? Needs to be... Needs to go in one more. Go there. And that needs to go in one more as well. Go there. Shovel's gonna break. It's the end of the shovel. Luckily, I have my hands to dig at the frozen dirt. Imagine how awful that would be. And for hypothermia, because I'm digging at dirt with my hands. This used to be the dragon's lair here. Now it's all mine. There we go. Stairway to get me up there. Stairway to get me over there.
They called it the stairway to heaven.
I get hypothermia so quickly right now. Is it because I'm wearing metal on my body? Is it that good, this game? Right into K-pop now. When was I not? You must be new here. Oh yeah, I've got the level ups, but I need a lot more levels than 4, I think, for the next level in anything. Building? I don't even know what building does for me, but... Meanwhile, Bollywood's like, leave me alone. Bollywood's been trying to break through as well. I don't know much about it. But I'm pretty sure I saw some stuff about how Bollywood has been hitting it big time with a few movies. I think it won't... This is another thing. I think it won't be too long, probably, before we see some cool Bollywood movies soon. Hopefully. Bollywood movies are pretty fucking cool, dude. There's a lot of Bollywood movies that have, like, amazing concepts as well. That I think we need. We need that kind of thing. That sort of, like... We need a new... fucking movie format. Live action anime. Yeah, they need to start doing them better. But we need some new movie formats. So something like Bollywood might be quite good to introduce into Western stuff. People will hate it. It's like how they're doing like King of the Masked Singer on American TV now. It's fucking awful. And I'm disgusted by it. But in 20 years... all of it will blend together and we'll have, instead of it just being like rip-offs of stuff from other countries, it will be a new format that will be introduced and people will start to make their own original content out of stolen formats, and I'm okay with it. I'm sort of okay with cultural appropriation, you know? I think it's just how we grow as a civilization. It's annoying at first. It's like, hey, you just stole my thing. Yeah, you stole my thing. But then, like, the next generation are like, yeah, that was stolen, but now we've made our own version of it, and it's original enough, and it's good. So, yeah, I'm okay with it. Bollywood produces more movies than Hollywood, and they're their own form. They're basically really high production, 90-minute music videos. Yeah, they are. And I think it would be interesting to get some high-budget Hollywood versions of that. You know, it'd be fine. I think they'd be shit at first, though. The first wave of them will be shit because they're just going to be rip-offs. Whatever your favorite Bollywood movie is, they'll like remake Hollywood style, and it'll be awful. It'll just be so awful, and they have to get over that hump of it just being so terrible that eventually it becomes a more normalized thing, and then they can make their own original version of the fucking awful thing they stole. And that's where it needs to get to. It's very hard to do though. It's annoying to do as well, and everyone gets annoyed by it. But you just gotta accept it, because that's how we fucking grow, instead of just everyone stunting everyone all the time on social media. No! We need change! And then as soon as they get change, you stole it! Alright, well, what's it gonna be? Make your fucking mind up! Everyone's a fucking hypocrite online now, aren't they? So frustrating. What's your favorite biome? In RLCraft, I hate them all. They're all awful. It's cold here and a boil, and it's hot over there. Is there normal? Is there a normal biome in this game that's just fucking dirt and grass? Because I've never seen it. Or is it just hot and cold? Because that's all I can see. America once liked the phrase melting pot to describe the country. Now that is called cultural appropriation. Yeah. It's stupid. But we had a really in-depth conversation about this before, where like no one in America has their own identity. No one identifies as an American. In this country, you identify as English, pretty much whoever you are. In America, you're like, I'm Japanese, I'm Korean, I'm Italian, I'm Spanish, I'm Mexican. You know. Because America is like this big blend of fucking everyone went there. Because it's such a new country, really. Because it didn't exist. It's like the newest of all the countries. So everyone just went there. And that's why it's like both the most progressive and like worst place ever. Because it's just got all these teething problems. But at the same time, it's like everyone's there. So it's weird. It is weird. It's always having... I feel like the US is like a teenager now. I think it's just a teenager. It's just going through that weird, rebellious teenage phase where it tries to establish who it is and what it is in the world. And eventually, Americans just need to refer to themselves as Americans. But then we've got this whole globalization thing coming in because of the internet, where a lot of people are blending, which is fine as well. I don't care. I don't know. I'm not intelligent enough to work it out, and I don't care too much either. But it still has racism, though. Well, everyone's got racism, and everyone hasn't got racism, and racism gets blown up here, and everyone's definition of racism is different, and then there's this and that, and who cares, dude? Who cares? Just stop fucking... We need to just fucking wait. Yeah? Just keep going. Just keep living. I don't know how many more generations it's going to take, but eventually things should fucking calm down a little bit. A lot of it's the internet, isn't it? I refer to myself as American. There's a lot of us. Yeah, but how many conversations do you have where you're like, well, I'm Italian, so I'm kind of spicy fiery, or whatever, you know? That's Americans. Every fucking conversation I have with an American, they're like, I'm this a bit ethnicity. So that's why I've informed my personality that way. I'm like, okay. I think there's also this embarrassment over being American on the internet because our largest contribution to the world is war. I don't know. That can't be true. I'm first generation American. Family was from Mexico and I would just say American. Yeah, good. Because you are. You are. You're born there. That's what you are. I mean, also, I feel like people need to not care as much. You know? If we didn't base so much of our personalities on what we are, so many people in America base their like personality on their culture or ethnicity, sort of. The amount of people who I meet who are like, I'm Italian, and they're not. They're Americans who some Italians came over in the fucking 20s, and they're like, I'm Italian, so that's why I do this. And I'm like, well, no, dude, that shouldn't be why you do that. Can't you think critically? Can't you make your own decisions? Make your own decisions. The reason you did that is because you're you. Who's gifting subs? Don't gift subs to people in my channel. What have I told you, huh? No friendliness. Attack everyone. So I've decided to eat my sadness. I've become one of those people that eats my sadness now. I've got a Twix, I've got a Kipling cake, and a Halloween spooky pumpkin cake that I'm going to eat. Shut up. Okay. All sugar. We have a surprising amount of sugar in my house, considering Emma is a type 1 diabetic. You'd think that there wouldn't be, but really we need it. It's all medicine. So weird. Sugar in this house is medicine, so I just keep eating my way through Emma's medicine stores in the hopes that she fucking dies. Almost. Oh, actually, no, I can grow this now, can't I? Don't fall in the water. Did it go in the water? And then this I can turn into bandages, doesn't it? Eventually. Eventually. Can't be an epic game if you're not tweaking on sugar. My sugar intake is fucking terrible at the moment. I do nothing to offset it if I've been working out or exercising in any way. I'm just sitting here dying. Slowly. Okay, the hunt for iron must continue. So you're the sugar type of guy, or is it just on your mood? No, I don't know why I'm doing it at the moment. I'm just eating. I think it's my weird addiction personality kicking in. Trying to cope with something going on in my brain somewhere. Where, I wonder if I can make water fall. No? Yes. Damn, that's slow. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just keep eating. Like, I'm just snacking constantly at the moment. I can't stop it. Just constantly got to be doing something with my hands, and I think it's because I've been, like, kind of relaxing more in my life. Which has actually led me to snack more. That go? Yay! Look at that. Waste of time. Should have walked down there from this side. For fuck's sake. Complete waste of time. Right, the hypothermia is horrendously annoying. Why am I suddenly hypothermia all the time? Is it this? Yeah, I just can't stop snacking on stuff. And I mean, you know, it's just part of the... I think, anyway, it's just part of my... I've, you know, given up everything. So there's like... My brain has this endless hole to fill. It can't stop. Why am I always dying of hypothermia now? I wasn't before. It's gonna be bad if I die in this bin. Gave up smoking, gave up drugs, gave up drink. Stopped working to the point where my mind was completely broken. Like, all I did was just throw myself at work all day, every day for 5 years. I replaced one addiction with another, with another, with another, with another, with another. And now my brain is like, well, what do I replace the working with? I've literally replaced working with sugar. So it's replaced it with food. Which is a serious issue that I've got to address immediately and as fast as I can, but I don't know how. I did lose those woolen items, but I can make more. I'm going to do it right now because it's winding me up. And I think that's what's going on, if I'm incredibly honest with you all, which I usually am not. Wool, what is it called? Wool thing? Hood? Okay, it's just the same, but I don't... Okay, we have to go back to that, I had a bandage in one of these somewhere, didn't I? Weird how that costs magic. To try and get addicted to a healthy lifestyle. I don't think it quite works like that though. Be nice if it did. No, I think I can get there without. I'm gonna go to the pirate ship and see if I can steal more stuff. The point of this isn't to walk on, it's to keep me safe from the things in the water. Here we go. Steal all the shit from this ship. Can you play mine all day? What is that? Minecraft rip-off game. Fancy. Pigeon Knight gifting subs. Because he's a goddamn hero. He should be called Pigeon Paladin. So what's up, Cujo? What are you doing here? Got a day off? Feeling better than me? I feel okay, yeah. Like, I wasn't, like, dying yesterday. I just knew that if I tried to stream, I risk bringing on a migraine, which can honestly have such a massive fucking knock-on effect to the rest of my week that it wasn't worth it. And I also was like, I haven't actually had a day off from streaming in a while yet. So I think I'll do it. I might as well just do it now. I think I'm going to take Monday off because I've got to see my sister. I prefer taking Mondays off. I feel like it's the best day to take off in the week for me. I get all my like real world shit done on Mondays. Get the dog for a power walk. I've got to mine all this before night falls, otherwise those fucking things wake up below decks and come and get me. The doot-doots. There's pirates on this ship. I'm stealing from pirates. Which makes it legal, right? Okay. Now, did any drop down somewhere I can go? Doesn't really look like it, huh? God. You hear them moving around, little fuckers.
We did it. We made it. We've collected the wool. Now, we just have to make woolen clothing. And then travel the world again. Coming next summer. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Emma Stone, and my dog Merlin in an epic adventure around the globe. Now, join them on the adventure of a lifetime. From Academy Award nominee Martin Scorsese and the executive producers of The Avengers, it's Minecraft RLCraft 2, The Return of the Quickening.
Fully closed. What do I need? Just a chest piece. Getting to like redstone level in this must be fucking impossible, man. Let's eat this cake. These cakes are amazing. These are Kipling Halloween, Mr. Kipling Halloween something or other. They look like this. Ah. Goddamn, sugar addiction is the best one yet. Okay, I've got to find some goddamn iron! Please. Where is mine at? I don't have one. Because mining in this is ridiculous. And stupid. And I hate this game. And anyone who enjoys this game is a sick freak. And it's as simple as that.
Now, I will become addicted to sugar. The leading cause of cancer in adults. then I will become fat and contract type 2 diabetes. Because I know how to deal with it now. And type 2 diabetes ain't shit. Because I've seen type 1 diabetes. And honestly, type 2 diabetes looks like a joke.
Sorry if you have type 2 diabetes. I'm just memeing with you. But I also mean what I said. But I'm also memeing. It's an over-exaggeration. Hey, there it is. This is it. Begins. We've done it. 2 pieces of iron. Oh. Provide me with more. I'm rich. Rich with iron. Sugar don't cause cancer? Yes, it does, dude. Sugar is like one of the main causes of cancer. This fucking guy over here is like, this is that guy. What's your name? What's his name? What's your bloody name? RLCraft. This is him. This is him. Sugar doesn't cause cancer. Please. Come on, man. Do you have a girlfriend? I wish. What's up, polar bear? Leave me alone. I got this right, yeah.
Blue Pepsi.
Most dangerous thing in this fucking game. Oh my god, is there even a nether in this? Who would put a nether in this? Yes, I hope you get one. Damn, son. That's pretty fucking savage, man. Alright. I'll see where we stand. Whoa! Pretty mean, man. Wish cancer upon someone. I hope you feel good about yourself. I hope that made you feel better. Bro. I was just having a little joke around with you. You get game at 60 or 144 hertz? No idea. We'll find out. That's important. I never know any of that stuff. Only Kujio knows the answers. Wonder if the cure for cancer will be in our lifetimes. Do you ever wonder, like, I have that part of my brain that sort of thinks they have the cure for like most of this shit. Oh fuck. Hey, it's not bad. And they just don't let us have it. Like the government's holding it back. Population control or some shit. Because they can make money off of, yeah, because they can make money off of it. Oh, I haven't bring a torch with me. Oh wait, my stone lights up, doesn't it? Because it's weird in this mod. My sword, I mean. Oh, this is terrifying. Fuck. Oh. Look at that fucking mine store, though. Not a bad haul. Not a bad haul at all. Now, what the hell is that? I thought that was the same dragon tower that I witnessed earlier on, but it's not. Is it? Why, that's something else entirely. Is this water I can drink? Poison, but it is water. What is this place, bro? A wonderful village you have. Oh god, I could have just come here and stole this. What is that? Up there. It looks like something from fucking Halo. What the hell is that? Is there an entrance to it that I can, like, climb up to? Right, we're gonna come back. Because night is gonna fall, isn't it, any second now, and I'm gonna end up dead. And then I'm gonna get really stressed out. But I know where it is. And I shall return upon the morrow. Oh yes, I shall return. Is this the one I went in? Is this a different one? Yeah, this is the same one, isn't it? Curing it requires a bit of money and is a one-time thing. Dealing with someone who has cancer is millions of dollars. Yeah. That's what I mean, man. The older I get, I don't trust no one. I don't know if they're telling me the truth or lying to me. I just simply do not trust anyone and what they're saying to me anymore. Especially if they're like someone who's in a position of power. Politician. You know, someone who like controls the government. Someone who's like a fucking big shot movie director or something. They're all fucking awful in my experience. I've met so many of these people and they're all just evil. Ah! They're all evil. And I don't trust none of them, dude. I don't trust none of them. In order to get there, you have to either kill your conscience or not have one in the first place. And those are the people that are in control of shit like medicine that you need that costs money. You know? Now, I'm not saying I'm like a full-on conspiracy theorist here or nothing. Right? I'm just saying I don't know what to believe anymore. And I don't trust anyone. I'm not saying that like they're hiding the cure for cancer in the chemtrails. You know, I'm not doing none of that. I'm just saying that I just fucking don't know and I don't trust anyone and it's an annoying position to be in. Okay? But in my experience, all of those people are evil. Every politician in the world is fucking lawful evil. Changed my mind. But scientists? Dude, every single scientist... money corrupts everyone. Everyone. You know? The guy that finally cures it is paid off and silenced. You know what I mean? Like that kind of situation is where we're at. Man, I need to make some bandages soon. I don't have anything to heal myself with now, do I? Healing salve, 1. Brad is an anti-vaxxer. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. There is no clean water in RL. Doesn't it make you more thirsty? It doesn't for some reason, but you have to like cook water, I think, to get it. We're gonna build a tower of dirt.
Everyone has a price.
Yeah, dude, it fucking corrupt the fuck out of you. The thing is, though, I feel like even if we cure cancer, like something else will probably show up, won't it? Every time we cure one of these big diseases, another one appears. Super cancer. Yeah. Keep talking like that, you might accidentally shoot yourself in the back of the head. Somehow he managed to hold a gun to his head and unload all 6 bullets in the chamber. He was just that powerful. Nature's population or evil people, yeah. Yeah, I kind of don't know, man. Who knows? So, let's try and get up there then, shall we? Bum ba-da-dum ba-dum bum bam. We have arrived at our destination. It looks like one of those things from No Man's Sky. Where you go in and learn the fucking path. Where's the trap? What's that? There's a trap. It's a fucking device of some sort. Any ideas? You think I'll go get even further up? Think I'll go get all the way up there? It's a giant bomb? Yeah, it might be. If I take these, what happens? I got a potion of swiftness. Beware by Carl Victor Jennison. Regeneration 2. Is this really all it is? Read the book? I'm not going to read it here. I don't know what happens. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What? What just happened? Lunar groove phase? What did I activate? What am I activating over here? Lunar groove phase 1. What's that? Have I activated the fucking lunatic Pandora? What is that? What have I activated here? Is it under here? Alright, well fuck this, I'm out. I'll come back. I don't want to lose what I have. Oh, is that emeralds? Can I get emeralds with this? I can't, right? I can't hit it with this pick that I've got right now. It won't work. It's underground. The lunar grow. Whatever it is, I don't want to deal with it. I can't even handle like a fucking basic rat in the game. Can't deal with something that's got a fucking life bar like that. It's an underground mob. Maybe I should bring a bed over here. Set up camp in that fucking thing. Maybe. Bring a box and a bed. Oh, I'm gonna fall off this edge. Nuke it from orbit. Yeah, that's not a bad idea actually. Get a bucket of lava, drop it on the mob. Would that work if they're underground? Let's go home and read this book. What's up, PP? Is this music game? No. I just got my own music playing. It's a Final Fantasy playlist by Pontus Holtgren, who's a dope orchestrated, he does like orchestrated covers. You can do exclamation point song, and if the song is playing through my playlist, it will tell you what it is in the chat. You type exclamation point song. Why not just strip mine? Because I don't want to. I'm not good at strip mining. I've done it before. I did it in normal Minecraft and I hated it. Also, this is more fun to explore around a little bit. It's like half exploring, half mining. Instead of just sitting, clicking a button. Would you ever do Don't Starve Together with chat? I didn't know you could play it with chat. To be honest. Alright, so read the book. This book? I can't. This book? Page 1 of 4. On Hearts of Rebirth. 50 lips. 10,000 eyes. 2,000 lips. Count the hands. Lead the humility. Yet there's yearning between the deceits. And... how do I get to the next page? The hands, lo! How does the text not fall? Katrin, hearts pulled poems like treacherous hearts fall. Helga, where was the wanton serendipity? Then to hear we found, to fight we heard. Run, Katrin, run. Rise, Katrin, I fall every day. Hate, Elizabeth, hearts bleed and amidst them fondness glows, hello kisses. Okay. Alright. You say so. What is that, like randomized poetry is in the game now? Back to work, have fun, Cooge. What's up, messy boy? I'm still hungry, see? The hunger. It never ends. I've got these things I could eat one of. Cheese twists. You drink water and get thirst? It's not giving me thirst. Those may have been coordinates. I think so. Not cheese twix, cheese twist. It's just a cheesy breadstick. Oh, I was going to bring a bed in that, wasn't I? Fuck. I feel like I totally had a spare bed in here, didn't I? What happened to my spare bed? Did I take it with me to the ends of the earth? It's over on Rat Island, isn't it? I wonder if I can get to Rat Island and back. With the bed. Hey look, I can almost make some bandages and some wheat. You can make a sleeping bag. It doesn't set a spawn point when you sleep in it. No, that's why I want the bed over there. I want the spawn point, honestly. Was this tower gen? Yeah, all this stuff is generated. It's a really cool mod. It generates all this weird shit like floating castles and stuff. What's the context behind Pigeon Bot? There isn't one. This is Rat Island. That's Turkey Island. And this is Rat Island. Eventually I'm going to steal all those turkeys, by the way. We'll make a fucking Christmas-themed KFC. What is that? Gobble Island.
Have you ever been to Gobble Island? When you're trying to go to Shutter Island, if you get lost and overshoot, you'll end up at Gobble Island.
Yeah, it's still down there.
Erg, mate. Have you ever been to Shutter Island? Shutter Island. Because if you get lost, you might just end up in some place worse. A little place called Gobble Island. Filled to the brim with turkeys. Nasty little turkeys. They used to sing songs of Gobble Island to scare the winds. The little uns don't like it.
You know what's over here? Hundreds upon hundreds of chests. And beds. Hello there.
And I'll take 'em all.
Can I pick up those glowstone lamps? Perchance. These things.
Robbing the place blind.
Oh, I can't get that, huh? Take the jack-o'-lanterns. What do you think? I'm crazy? What do you think I am? Some sort of crazy bastard? You think I'm some sort of crazy bastard? Is that what you think this is? Some sort of crazy bastard looking around, trying to take everything from this place. Well, I'm not a crazy bastard. If there's a fucking siren on this rock, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. What's that?
Is that what I think it is? Shutter Island. Is it?
What is that? I've never seen this before.
Is that fucking Shutter Island? You're living out here on Shutter Island by yourself, old man.
What's that? What is that? Is that fucking painting? Oh, bitch, you just got robbed. Look at me. I am the captain now. Oh, you are getting absolutely robbed blind, mate. Alright.
Don't you like it in Shutter Island? Well, you shouldn't have moved here then, should you? You been bloody robbed blind. And you can tell him old Captain Gobble robbed you blind at sea. Old Captain Gobble robbed you blind at sea. I did.
I'm sorry, did you say your name was Captain Gobble?
Aye, that's right. That's me name. They call me Captain Gobble. On account of the fact that I can gobble down cocks.
So, you can gobble down cocks, was it?
That's right. You ain't never seen no one gobble down a cock like Captain Gobble.
Right. So you're a cock-gobbling captain.
That's right. Ain't never seen a cock-gobbling captain quite like me before. You ain't never seen a cock-gobbling captain like me.
Might better get a chicken out of that egg, huh? What is not useful to me here? Everything is useful. Ooh, what the fuck is that? This is actually not a bad place, really, is it? Yes, it is, because it's at sea. It's technically at sea, isn't it?
Let's get back with me plunder, shall we?
No. No, not a plesiosaur. Is that what that is? Oh god, I was terrified for a moment there. I thought it was going to be one of those fucking plesiosaur things that does the fucking endless death thing.
We be calling it endless death.
Anyone want more August Alliance? Put it this way. The best comic book hero name of all time is in the August Alliance. Unlimited Blood. It's the best comic book hero. You'd read a comic book called Unlimited Blood. Right? I think it's on the 9th. Is the 9th a Saturday? I think that's when the next August Alliance is. Quickly. Can't plant it there. Okay. Oh god, I'm about to die. Something's gonna get me under there. Oh, you're bloody mine, mate.
Get inside with your plunder now.
It was a long trip for some beds, and I got a lot of them. It was a fucking successful trip. Plundering at sea with Captain Gobble.
My name's Captain Gobble. On account of the fact that I can gobble 1,000 cocks.
You know why I think that's funny? By the way, let me explain my comedy to you. I think it's funny because you think he's called Captain Gobble and you're like, haha. I can think of 1,000 different jokes to make about the name Captain Gobble, but he's actually called Captain Gobble because he gobbles cock. That's a brilliant twisteroo. Come on. No? Alright. Never mind then, I guess.
Now that's why they call him Captain Gobble. On account of the fact that he actually likes to gobble cock.
No? Alright. Never mind then. No comedy online, they cried. Pixel Atlas, yeah. Here we are. Oh! Whoa! Jesus. Whoa!
And that's why they call him Captain Gobble. He likes to gobble cock.
Okay, so this one is this one. Which is a 2-boy. Where do we put a 2-boy? Does that hero just bleed profusely? You'll find out. You have to watch. Alright, will we get a chicken? Nope. No, you will not. Quite frankly, no. You will not get a chicken. Raw salmon, raw fish. Cook it. Cook it up, lad. Iron shovels is pretty nice.
You woo.
Ooh, woo. Right back at you, Lou. Venalis. 1 year. Has it been 1 year since we met? I feel like we've known each other longer than a year, haven't we? Haven't we? I just came up with my Atlas character. His name is Captain Gobble. But why do they call him Captain Gobble, I hear you cry? Well, that would be on account of the fact that he likes to gobble cock. That's it. That's why.
Captain Gobble, they call me. On account of the fact that I like to gobble cock.
Oh, it's just straight up the reason.
Yes.
Now Ven has banned me from the server. Again! He did that before. He did that to me last time. Okay, where am I putting these things then? I suppose I'll put this in here, this in here, this here, this here, this here, this here, this here. Sugar cane turns into paper, paper turns into bandage wise. I am boiling up because I'm wearing this, aren't I? That's why. bandage requires is this one. Paper and heart dust. Oh, well, I don't know if I have that. Heart dust. Can that be used for something better? Heart dust before I use it for this? Tell me true. First rule of RP, never play yourself. There he is, everyone. Venelis. Captain Comedy himself. Oh, he is a very funny lad, really. He's a lovely man, is Venalis. I haven't got a bad word to say about him. I'd love to. I'd love to say nasty things about him, but he is annoyingly just a genuinely lovely human being, and I've got a lot of time for him as long as it's not on my time. And my time is all my time, and I don't want to spend any bloody time with him because he's a right bloody bastard. He is. He's a right bastard. I once saw him eat a cat. A kitten. It wasn't even a cat. It was a little kitten. A little kitten walked in. Adorable little thing, and he just went bam. Oh! Ate the whole bloody thing. Whole. Crunched down on it. Awful. Terrible human. An awful and terrible human is young Venalis. I was hungry. Oh yeah, maybe I can make more of these, isn't it? Yeah, I won't use it for this then. Alright, so paper is useless to me. How did I make another bandage? It was wool. And string? Wool and string? Is that how you do it? Oh, we simply don't know. Bandage-wise is wool and string. He's a bloody genius. How do I make string out of cobwebs? Can I not? Come on, man. Oh, it's different in this game, is it? What an awful game. I hate it. So cobwebs are useless to me. So I can't make any string. Alright, well I can do this. And then we can do this. Bandage wires. Bandage wires. Look at that! Your boy is fucking progressing like you ain't seen nothing. Killing it in the RLCraft game. Killing it! Just dropped all my cheese twizzles on the ground. That's fine. No dog. No dog. They're in a concealed package. You'll be pleased to know they're perfectly safe. They're in a concealed package. Alright, we're taking a bed. We're taking 2 chests on the adventure. A bed, 2 chests. Nowhere near taking that many bandechoises. I will take simply 1 bandechoise. We will take a bucket because we need to fill it with lava and drop it on the mob's head. What else do I need? What else do I bloody need? What else do I bloody need? You know what I need? It's gonna sound like madness to you, I know. They cried at him. They cried, "You're a mad lad. You're a mad lad," they cried. A door. Because we need a door on that fucking place. And a furnace. And 3 bits of coal. And I believe that is all we need. Isn't it?
Fancy.
Sand.
Still love you too, Brad 3.
Don't talk to me. You sicken me. Physically to look upon. And to hear that... the fact that you're even still alive upsets me. Be destroyed. I've killed you now with Christianity. I'm kidding. What's up, messy boy? I'm glad you're still alive out there, doing your thing.
Doing your thing.
Cut them with your sword. Oh, I can break them? Alright, well, not a big deal. 2 months. Shay!
Messerboy17 stole the love you, Brad. I was going to say here.
I have no idea. Oh, I see. Alright, well, don't lie to me, Shay. I know you don't love me. Shay sent me a message the other day that said, listen, I understand you've got your problems. I understand that you've not had like a perfect life. You had a lot of issues when you were younger, and you've somehow managed to come through an extremely large amount of psychological trauma, and you've overcome a lot of things in your life that, you know, most people might scoff at, but for you, I know is a big deal. I said, yeah. She said, but you're still a fucking dickhead. I said, Jesus, Shay, what the fuck, dude? And she left the call. Just said, fucking Shay is disconnected. I was like, damn. Alright, well. Love you too, Shay. Thanks, pal. Can you imagine? You know what, I'd probably respect Shay more. I'd respect her more if someone did that. If they just called me up and went, listen, I know you really well. I know what you've been through. Yeah? But you're a dickhead. And they just hang up. I'll be like, you know what? Respect. And that's why I don't respect Shay. I actually have a lot of respect for Shay. For the exact same reasons. Shay does a lot for us on Table Story as well. She's an absolutely lovely, wonderful person. Ah! What's happening? Hypothermia. Okay, now look. This is why I needed the door. Oh no. Oh! And the sand. You see? You see why I needed the sand? Yeah? We live here now. Quite reminiscent of my actual house. If I put this candle down, will it stop me from being frozen? Nope. Is it the holes in the window? What's killing me? Bed. Can I get the bed down, at least? No? Bed can't go on this floor? I feel like I shouldn't be sleeping here. It's the glass. Why am I This is why. I needed to put my clothes on. I'm standing around in fucking butt naked. Bloody standing around bloody butt naked. Still dying of hypothermia. If I can get into this little house, maybe it won't be so bad. Actually, that one's got a fucking hole in it, hasn't it? Okay. Not dying of hypothermia. Am dying of death. Oh, I have to bandage my... I've got a fucking serious disease on my right foot. Bandages don't heal health, they just fucking... Oh, what the Oh, I know what we can do, boys. Lava bucket. You ready for this? This is the most... Oh. And the nymph, everything's going my way. How many times have I even died today? Have I died too much today? Honestly, it hasn't been the most stressful thing in the world. I've actually not had the worst experience. Oh wow, look at that. Hot water. Is this a hot spring? Can I get in it? Please don't die. Please don't die. How do I get to the lava itself? That's that fucking lunar thing again. What is that? Not up here, is it? I just need a bucket of lava and it will warm up my house for me. You know what I'm saying, boys? It's genius. If I break this and lava comes through, I'm going to be really sad. Okay. If I break this and lava comes through, I'm going to be really sad. Yeet! Okay. All good. Look at this. Dude. Killing it. In the RLCraft game. Killing it. Now lava can't go through glass or sand. So we just turn the middle of that room into a lava pit. And that seems like a good idea. Yeah. And that'll keep the room warm. Lovely jubbly. Bob's your uncle. Venelis is your aunt. Atlas is back, yeah. They're doing a whole thing. A whole thing, man. They're doing a whole thing, man. Let me tell you, they're doing a whole thing, man. Now, where is the sand? Now, we just gotta... Now, please don't... Okay, good. Yep. Alright. This is fine. We break all these bits, make some room. You know? Break all this and make some room. I still don't believe this. I think this place is going to explode. I still feel like this place is going to explode. You know? Cold again. It's fine. Now, this is the extension. He's building an extension because he's a goddamn. Now they said it. They said to me. They said, that guy Brad. A lot of people said, yeah. What about him? They said, is he a genius? I said, no. He can't be. He comes across as extremely unlikable and stupid. They said, well, then explain this. They said, explain what he has created here. Because we can only describe it as geniusness. Didn't they? That's what they said. They said what he's created there is beyond comprehension. Beyond comprehension. For it is such skill that was required that mere mortals could not understand. As he creates himself a home away from home. A secondary base from which to destroy the lunatic Pandora itself. Fuck, I need more sand. There's sand here though, right? I can go and just fucking nick some. Where did I see sand? I definitely saw... There it is. Hot water. Throw what in the furnace? Lava spawns fire sprite. Okay. We'll just see about that. I'm gonna listen to the lies of the Jedi anymore, am I? After what I have experienced. It's time for the bed of iniquity to be placed. Why can't I place a bed down? Oh, I can. There we go. Uh-oh. I thought it had properly crashed. Okay. Now what do? I explore, I guess. Is it night time? Oh, it is. Schleppen time. And then, tomorrow, we journey out. It is time. The time has come to journey forth. My journeyman. A whole new world to explore. A boss to defeat under the ground somewhere over here. Water to drink from there before I die of thirst. And God knows what across the mountains of Joe Rogan Mountain. We call it Joe Rogan Mountain. But it shall not be this day. Because I have to go now. My people need me. I'm afraid that brings us to the end of the stream. There is more content today if you want it. For on a Thursday I play Dungeons and Dragons with my virgin friends on Table Story in about 3 hours from now. In about 3 hours from now, I am going to be playing Dungeons and Dragons on Table Story. It is called Ragtags. And if you want to watch it, oh boy, you can. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Until then, fuck off. Okay? Fuck off. And goodbye.
Goodbye. Remember who you are.